The following is a Stay Tuned Sports presentation of the College Football Playoff.
And welcome everybody to Stay Tuned Sports. It's your boy King hanging out over here. In that box over there is your good friend Jimbo. Jimbo, how we doing, brother?
A lot more nervous today than I was yesterday for the show.
I did notice that. Hold on. Oh, I got a fixture here. Hold on. Why is all my, oh, that's because I had changed everything. So I'm still all doing all the stuff here, by the way. As we're seeing the teams come out here, we see Penn State hitting the field now. Thank you so much for joining us here. By the way, we are watching the College Football Playoff semifinal between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Penn State Nittany Lions down at the Orange Bowl in Miami Gardens, Florida. Thank you so much for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports for this matchup. By the way, if you want to help us out, you can do that two simple ways. Hit that like button. Helps us out with the algorithm and the elder gods that run YouTube. Also, you can also, and if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out as well. Hamster in the chat says, we are Penn State. No, we are not. You might be. Well, you're a Georgia Tech fan, so.
And let's not forget our conversation last weekend with him. So he's a Penn State fan today. He'll probably be a Georgia Tech fan tomorrow. And then Georgia fan on Monday, because he likes bouncing between teams.
Got to look at Abdul Carter there, by the way, warming up. He's going to play. We don't know how good the shoulder's going to be or not. We also saw Jeremiah Love. Don't know how good the knee's going to be. So we got a couple of different injuries on two big players here for each team. It's here. It's here. It's time. There's no more talking. We've heard people talk about how this is going to be an even matchup, how this is very much a mirror image of each other, Notre Dame and Penn State, two of the bigger brands in football. Clearly, Notre Dame, huge brand. Penn State has a historically huge brand there with Joe Paterno and all that stuff. Even with all the other stuff, we're not going to mention that. We're going to leave that all to another day. I know Penn State people will yell at us. But, I mean, just Penn State, huge brand.
Yeah.
So you have two gigantic football programs here, two that have not won a national championship in a while. And both of them now fighting to get there to the championship game as we see them at midfield getting ready for the coin toss. Not the coin toss, as we have said so many times. Hamster says, hush it, Jimbo. I'm here for the tears tonight.
And that's fine, because there'll be tears of joy.
I was going to say, listen, I have a worry. Not that I've been thinking about it, not that I've been doing anything like that, but, it did cross my mind, if Notre Dame wins, am I going to cry like a bitch? It might happen. I'm just letting everybody know and be ready, that's something that you could witness. So
I'll say this. I had a dream last night about this game, and when I woke up, I felt like Doctor Strange at Infinity
where you
Wars.
saw 14 million different outcomes.
One outcome,
and there's there's only one way to come out of it. So,
and I know you're going to ask me what the outcome is, but Tony Stark can't tell you.
No. I'm not gonna say that. I'm trying so much not to do things. I'm trying not to, put bad juju on anything. I'm all about I've been nervous. I've been nervous for a week since the Georgia game ended. I had about an hour of relief of just whoo, all right, hi, we did it. We beat the SEC champions. Woo, all right. And literally after that, it's been my stomach's in knots for the last 7 days. It's been that. Yeah. So,
yeah. I went with my thinking, like I said after the game last week. Let's enjoy it tonight. tomorrow start fresh, put it behind us. And I didn't think about the game really for a couple days till yesterday, and I felt good. And then, like I said, woke up today and I was like, yep, there's the feeling that I'm used to.
Hamster says, you should be nervous. Listen, if you're not nervous, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? So, and listen, I know it's the joke going around, but it literally did surprise me. I didn't know this. Did you know James Franklin was black?
I always figured he was mom white.
I didn't know that. I swore. Like, even when you had Keenan Allen Key there, who would play as him, I thought he was kind of doing like a white face thing because he's kind of light and he's able to get away with it. And James Franklin was, I thought always maybe he's like a little Latino in there or something, but I didn't think he was black. I'm just saying. So when they started talking about how, well, whoever wins this game is going to be the first African-American head coach in a championship game, I was like,
but
James Franklin's black? I didn't know that.
It might be one of those Colin Kaepernick's where he's like a 1/4% black, whatever, where Freeman is.
I don't know. By the way, Penn State's going to get the kickoff here. Notre Dame won the toss. They choose to defer.
I like that.
And the kick is away.
Here we go.
We can hear a little bit of it there in your background, which is fine. That's fine. No, because it's not. We're not going to get popped for that. We won't get popped for that. I don't think so.
I still can hear, one more down.
ELS in the chat. What is up, my brother from Wisconsin? How you doing? Great to see you in here. I thought there was something earlier in the day I did want to ask ELS, and now I forgot what the hell it was. Early onset Alzheimer's sucks. I got to tell you here. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Penn State Nittany Lions at the 25-yard line after the touchback on the kickoff. I thought somebody moved early there. No flags, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards for Penn State on the carry.
So far, it doesn't seem like we have the refs from last week, from the Georgia game.
We will see here. Second and 4 coming up here for Penn State. Allers in shotgun. Takes the snap. Notre Dame brings the pressure. He completes it. And that's a huge gain up down to the Notre Dame 46-yard line. My goodness. Live by the blitz, die by the blitz. And there we go.
We may see a lot of screens today like that.
First and 10 is going to be a handoff here again, and this one only a gain of about a yard.
Gotta love those helmets.
Everybody does. I like, and that was the thing. A lot of people didn't like it when they originally switched it to the chrome, the way they did that.
Yeah.
But it works. Aller throws. Oh! Yes. Incomplete pass. No flag. They're letting the boys play today. I like it.
That was a good call. I thought he got there at the right time.
I agree. You're not going to hear any complaints from me on that one.
Now, if that was last week with those other refs, it would have been targeting.
Yeah, no, Jesus. Although these guys, who knows what they think is targeting. So 3rd and 9 coming up now here for the Notre Dame defense against Penn State. Penn State at the Notre Dame 45.5-yard line.
He's a big boy.
We got a flag. There's a flag thrown. It looks like that's going to be an offsides. And it is indeed offsides on Penn State. Moving back 5 yards.
It's not offsides. It's false start.
Offsides.
It's false start. Offsides is a defense thing.
No, that's encroachment.
So why did the ref call false start?
Because they say either one. It's interchangeable.
I know we were rooting for the same team, but I gotta try to get my one little dignity fired.
And we mentioned that a little earlier in the show here. Or no, we didn't. We were off the air when we mentioned that. Yes, the Vikings-Rams games has been relocated to Glendale, Arizona. Here we go. 3rd and 14. Throw. That's going to be caught, but nowhere near the first down. Going to be tackled about the 44-yard line.
Good job.
So Penn State's, again, looking at about a 4th and 8 here. They're going to trot out, is it the punch unit? I was going to say, I don't know how well they like their field goal kicker. It does indeed look like a punch unit. So Penn State looking to punt here. Watch out for the fake. I'm just going to say it right now. Watch it. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous about that. So, but the punt is indeed away. And Notre Dame fair catches it at the 10-yard line, and that is where they will take over on their first possession. So Penn State, with a big play on the Notre Dame blitz, got it down to the Notre Dame 46-yard line, but Notre Dame's defense stiffened up there real quickly and was able to get a punt, and now they'll take over at the 10-yard line. I love Alicia. You're doing God's work in the chat. I love you. Also, ELS, yes, did mention the fact that the Vikings-Rams game is relocated because of the Southern California. Really, Los Angeles is on fire.
Yeah.
Los Angeles, Pasadena, Hollywood Hills. It's now apparently gone into Studio City. It is burning fucking everything out there. And you know, that everybody, like the high schools are getting burned. People's houses, celebrities' houses, regular people's houses. Like it's just... Fire don't care. Fire don't give a fuck. Fire just burn.
Yeah.
And so it's burned a lot of. I know it burned Will Rogers' historic house and cabin up there. It's done all that. So, Crafty in the chat. Great to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining us here. By the way, if you're new here and joining us, hit that like button. It helps us out tremendously. If you want to help us out, that is one extremely easy way to do it, and it's also free. Also, if you're just joining us and you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out, gets us closer to our goal of being monetized, because I'm a broke loser. You can change that. It's in your hands. My life is in your hands. Am I going to stay a broke loser, or will I be a YouTube loser? That's up to you. You guys, the power is in your hands. By the way, if you do want to help out more, especially monetarily, since we can't be monetized yet, which means we can't do super chats and we can't, get any ad revenue or anything like that, we do have a donation station link. It is in the top of the chat, which, by the way, chat's open. Come on in, say hi, say hello, say how you're doing. Also, it is in the description below this video, along with our merch store link. I haven't added anything there in a while. I do have to add more stuff there. I got to start. I'm always like adding more stuff all the time. It's been about a month since I've added anything, so I gotta get back onto the horse here and start adding some stuff here. Riley Leonard making his way down onto the field, as we see 2,383 passing yards this season, 831 rushes. First Notre Dame player with 2,000 passing yards and over. I don't know, what was that? 500 rushing yards. I don't know. I didn't see that quite.
Yeah, or
fast enough, but. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. At the 11 is where they've actually marked it. Riley Leonard steps back in the shotgun. Empty backfield. He's got trips over to the left. Takes the snap. Back, looks, throws, completes the pass. That's going to be a gain of about 6. Looks like it might have been 7, but I thought it was,
That's what I thought too.
It might be a little bit of a bad spot, but officials do that all the time.
I guess that's the guy that was Abdul or whatever his name is.
11, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
on Penn State. So here we go. 2nd and 4. They only did give him 6 yards on the reception. Play clock at 10. Leonard was up at the line, calling out protections. He takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Run up the middle. First down. Notre Dame.
Go.
Ball's at the 22-yard line.
And he's got
Love with the carry.
I thought maybe he'd wear the brace for the practice and then nothing for the game, but He's got the brace on.
Oh no, he was not. No, his knee is not great. He was wearing that. I saw him in the warm-ups. He had it. He was no way he was not taking that off. So 1st and 10, Riley Leonard, design run up the middle. Abdul Carter with the tackle, but still going to be a gain of about 2.5 yards, maybe 3, depends on the spot. So Abdul Carter gets his first tackle in the game. That just was unblocked by anybody. I don't know if that's not a winning strategy for that guy.
He saw that play from the get-go though too. He might be the spy for Riley.
So here we go. 2nd and 8. They gave 2 yards for Riley on that run. Handoff to Love, and that's going to be no gain. 3rd and 8. Coming up for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The Penn State defense trying to stiffen up here as well. They're going to give him a yard on that? That's surprising. 3rd and 7 is the actual call here. $10:20 remaining here in the first quarter. 3rd and 7 for Notre Dame. Riley Leonard in shotgun. Man in motion, going to the right. Takes the snap. He steps back. He looks. He throws. Caught! And he could not stay in bounds. But it's a huge gain for Notre Dame. Up to about the 43-yard line of Penn State. I'll gather a guess. But, man, that was basically a 50-50 ball. And our man came down with it, the tight end number 88. Ennis, I believe his name is. Just ripped it out of his hands.
See, that's what was kind of nice about you being a second ahead of me. You saw the catch, and I'm like, all right, there's going to be a catch of that, but I know he's going to keep going down a little bit more.
43-yard line is where Notre Dame has the ball in Penn State territory. It's going to be a handoff to Price. Price is going to get 2 yards on the carry.
It's all right, keeping the defense honest.
2nd and 8. This is what we saw this with the Georgia game. Notre Dame runs the ball. They run the ball. They love eating up yardage. They love eating up clock. That is what they do. And it's worked for them all year. Let's see how it works here on their opening drive of the Orange Bowl, the college football playoff semifinal. Notre Dame, Penn State, 6 plays, 48 yards so far for Notre Dame, 3 minutes and 28 seconds of possession time. Love is in motion, out wide. Riley, it is knocked down at the line. Incomplete.
Does he think he's a bird? It's supposed to be a lion.
Yeah, it says the man who roots for a team about birds.
Well, at least I could go like this because I got our team is a bird.
Amin Vanover was the man who knocked it down at the line there for Penn State. Crafty in the chat says, I'd hit the like button, but I recently took a vow of celibacy. That's a lie. You need to use your sweet fingers and just caress that like button ever so slightly. And then a slight penetration. Like. 3rd and 8. Riley Leonard throws over the middle. Incomplete. Off of the fingertips. And that's going to be 4th and 8. And Notre Dame I don't believe they're in a position to kick a field goal.
No, I think you got to punt this one away.
And Alicia is finding something hilarious, which I like.
So it's always either something in the chat or something I say stupid.
It might have been Crafty in the chat. Crafty's pretty good at that. So Notre Dame is punting the ball away here. Here is the snap. The punt is away. And that is going to be fair caught at the 3-yard line.
Nice.
What the fuck?
That is nice.
Take your chance. Like, listen, you fair catch it at the 3, or they down it at the 2 or the 1. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Hamster, Riley Leonard only sounds like a porn star because you're thinking of Riley Reid. And the only reason you're thinking of Riley Reid is because you watch way too much Riley Reid pornography. And the only reason I know you watch too much Riley Reid pornography is because I also watch far too much Riley Reid pornography. So, Alicia says that okay, so it was my comment. Okay, see, I didn't know whether it was myself or Crafty. I always give credit to others before I do it for myself. So, I like that. That's good. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I make somebody laugh. That's something. Okay, Jimbo. So here we go. Both teams have had a possession. Thoughts? Is this going kind of the way you thought it was going to go? Is this anything different or surprising or anything you've noticed here in these first two drives?
Um, I think it's interesting that both teams had one big play, and right after that big play, both defenses said, "Okay, we're done."
Yeah. I've noticed that as well.
Um, Special teams wise, obviously we got the better punter there. So far between the two punts. But,
Oh boy.
yeah, it's kind of going the same, the way I was thinking. Not the way my dream was going, but
Okay. Well, we'll see. We will see. Let me see if there's anything on the twits. People talking about anything maybe other than just moving the game which they've had. Pat McAfee is wondering why he called for a fair catch at the 3-yard line as well. I think that's yeah.
Speaking of Pat McAfee, I gotta look for the clip again. Did you see the video floating around of him and Dominic on Monday Night Raw?
No,
John,
I did not.
okay.
No.
You could tell they're best friends behind scenes. The way they go at each other.
Most people who are back there now are usually pretty good.
Except for Seth and CM Punk, I think
But they think no. I think they've always genuinely disliked each other, and that is whatever it is. But I'm glad that again, the one thing I'll give WWE credit for is because I think back to the Edge and Matt Hardy shit, and that was something again that was super legitimate, but they were able to act professional enough to make it into the storyline and make it what it was and make people want to watch that. That was a thing. So again, as long as you're professional and you know how to do it, I can not like you, but it makes for a good storyline too. So, and I did watch the Monday Night Raw on Netflix. I liked it. I thought it was good. The presentation was good. It looks cool. I know some people were complaining about all the ads on the canvas, but it just looks like a boxing or MMA canvas now. So there's no, to me, that's not a big difference. And considering that they are TKO now, makes sense.
And let's be honest, that's the way entertainment's going nowadays anyways.
Yeah, so here we go. 1st and 10 from the 2-yard line is actually where they marked it, and that is going to be a loss. I don't even know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. Where are they going to mark that? They might be generous and give him the line of scrimmage. But that dude's got an old school face mask. I like him. I like you.
Dude, when I used to create my player for NCAA, I was a quarterback and I had that mask. I didn't care.
I love that. That's cool. So they did give him credit for getting back to the line of scrimmage. As you see, Riley Mills there, injured there for Notre Dame.
That was a big loss.
That was a very big loss. This Notre Dame defense, though, trying to hold here. It's going to be another handoff, and this one's going to go a lot better. That one's going to be a gain of about 8 yards for Penn State. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Penn State got some room out of the shadows of their own goalposts. Looking to get a first down here and not punt from their own end zone. Notre Dame looking to maybe make a big play here on defense and get the ball back in relatively good field position. We will see what happens here. We take a look at Howard Cross III, son of New York Giant and Super Bowl champion Howard Cross. 3rd and 2. Penn State hands it off, and it's going to be a first down. Gain of about 5.
Yeah.
So it looked like they had him there for a moment, and he was just able to squirt through. And that's unfortunate there. Drew Aller throws over the middle, incomplete.
That ball was a little higher. That might have been picked off.
I was going to say, it looks like there was a chance there. Harrison Wallace, the intended receiver there for Penn State on that play. Penn State right now currently at their own 15-yard line. 2nd and 10. 6:50 remaining here in the first quarter of the College Football Playoff semifinal. The Capital One Orange Bowl, Notre Dame and Penn State. Drew Aller in shotgun. He takes the snap. It's a pitch out to the backfield. That's going to be a gain of about 5 yards for Penn State. They're looking at 3rd and 5.
Starting to seem like they're figuring out the run game here a little bit.
They really are leaning. They're leaning on Singleton, and they're leaning on Katron Allen there on these last couple plays here. The first drive was Singleton. This drive seems to be more Katron Allen. Singleton is now back in the backfield there with Drew Aller. Aller steps up, calls out more protections. He is in shotgun, man in motion. He takes the snap, back, looks, throws, incomplete!
Yes!
4th and 5, Penn State's going to have to punt. And the Notre Dame defense again holds. Crafty Southpaw says, Alicia is finding something hilarious. She just found out the Giants are keeping Dable. All right, fucking Crafty, you son of a bitch.
Now that'll be of Giants talk because we don't want to go on a.
No, we don't want to go on a whole other rant. No, we did that yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be a year in review for the whole NFL. We spent 47 fucking minutes talking about the Giants, and that's your fault. Ooh, Notre Dame got close to a pump block again. Thank God it's not running it. Oh, there's got to be a flag. Was that kick? Did he? Yeah, I guess he didn't do it. Okay, never mind.
He caught it when he was about 2 yards away.
I thought maybe he did he might have tried to fair catch it. I had assumed, but not. But damn, in that case, hell of a fucking hit by Penn State. Holy shit.
Yeah. Now the thing is, like, Notre Dame's offense cannot keep doing this back and forth. Okay, the defense held them. Let's get some.
You have both teams here, kind of following this. What's going on here? You're like both teams seem to be, offense does a little bit, has to punt. Offense does a little bit, has to punt. Defense stops. Defense does the stop. Defense are working here, which is kind of what a lot of people thought going into this game. It's personally what I kind of thought how it was going to be for at least the beginning here was going to be a lot of this kind of push and pull. So we will see. Notre Dame has it, though, in very good field position right now, though. Yeah. They're still in their end, but it's good field position. So we'll see how this goes. ELS says, King, please, no rant today. We can do that on a different day. Yeah, I'm ELS. I'm like I said, I'm pulling back.
We might have to dedicate one day for that.
Crafty, yes, I'm glad you kind of picked up on that. Yeah.
I did too, but I didn't want.
No, that's what I mean. Sometimes it's better just to let it breathe.
Mm-hmm.
You say it, you don't acknowledge it, you don't have it. You let it breathe. Whoever gets it, gets it. Whoever finds it amusing, and if somebody's like, "Did he just?" And it's like, well, no, that's a common football term, so that's fine. Some people will go ahead and explain it, but that's fine. So you don't have. Not everything has to be obvious.
But like Hamster, 3 hours from now, he's gonna be laying in bed and go.
Oh. Oh God, I love our group. We got good people here. This is the best shit.
I think next season Hamster's gonna be my number one villain. I think since I'm bored picking on you,
your number one villain. Hamster's he's just not a guy in the chat who watches us or anything like that. A very good subscriber, somebody who
he's my Thanos.
Helps that he's just now he's elevated to villain status for you. Which is surprising because he kind of picks on me more than anything. With all my color theories and shit.
That's the only thing he gets right about anything.
No, that's no. Let's be careful about what Hamster gets right or doesn't get right. By the way, here's a nice little fact for you. 2 playoff games in National Football League history have been moved to a new city. In 1936, the Boston Redskins and the Green Bay Packers NFL championship game was moved from Boston to New York due to a snowstorm. And in 2025 now, the Minnesota Vikings and Los Angeles Rams wild card game has been moved from LA to Glendale because the entire city's on fucking fire. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame from the 35-yard line. Riley Leonard is in shotgun. Takes the snap. He steps back. Abdul Carter rushing from the edge. Makes contact with him as he throws the ball. Incomplete. Abdul Carter might have an injured shoulder, but he is still playing at a very high level.
I don't know what happened, but now I think, way ahead of you. So I'm going to... You call out the time. Play clock.
Okay. I will let you know. I am at 5:51. Not sure why that happened. I will try to fix it during the break if that's a problem. So Riley Leonard gets up to the line. Play clock under 5, 3, 2, 1. Riley Leonard takes a snap. It's a designed run, and he gets about 3 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Next commercial break, I'll reload mine and see if we can match up again. Not sure what would have caused it to flip that.
5:23, 22, 21, 20.
I'm at 20, 19, 18, 17.
Yeah, I don't know. We're good though.
All right, we'll figure it out. Penn State cheerleaders there, all Pennsylvania 9s and everywhere else 2s. Penn State trying to do some shifting here. It looks like they might have drawn Notre Dame offsides, or will this be against Penn State for causing an offsides? Nope, they're going to say offsides Notre Dame. So that's going to go to 3rd and 12 now. And a slight rock back, that'll do it. So here we go, 3rd and 12. Trips out to the right for Riley Leonard. He takes the snap. He's back. He looks, throws over the middle. Intercepted. Wow. How far ahead are you? You were pissed about that 10 seconds.
That's what I understand. Like you counted it down when I said, okay, we're good. And then also now we were, what, a good 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and mine didn't, it's not skipping or doing anything, so.
Yeah, that's weird. That can't be happening. It cannot be happening.
Alrighty. Well, so Penn State has the ball now.
And good field position, too.
There we go. I see Jennifer Garner on the television here. Put us out. All right, so first turnover of the game goes to Penn State. Would have much rather the punt. I mean, it's basically a punt, but it's a bad punt.
Yeah. Yeah, because if we actually had a punt there compared to that first punt, he probably would have pinned them back, inside the 10.
Yeah. Hamster says, I'm time traveling tonight. That's right, motherfucker. It's a TARDIS. You don't know that right now. Hit you with that fucking Doctor Who shit, baby. Oh, dude.
I tried.
Oh, it's great. Not recently.
Okay.
But you get your Doctors 9, 10, 11, and 12. Which is, I mean, you can go to the older shows too. They're a little goofy, but whatever. But you get of the new ones that I think started in 2005. Your Christopher Eccleston, he was your 9th Doctor. David Tennant was your 10th. Matt Smith, in my mind, maybe the best Doctor that there ever was as the 11th Doctor. And Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor. That's great. After Capaldi, they went to the female Doctor, which was fine, except they also switched showrunners. So Moffat, who was the showrunner, left, and I believe they put Chris Chibnall, or whatever Chibnall was his last name. And boy, did he not know how to write a fucking show. And it's a shame because they had a lot riding on having first female Doctor. It was going to be a whole thing. He regenerated and turned into whatever, which is fine. Like, I get it. It's part of the lore, so it's not anything like weird. But boy, did it get he just fucking sucked. And now they brought back the guy who originated it for this run, Russell T Davies, which I was never a big fan of anyway. But they brought him back to do this latest run to where now it's a gay black doctor, and the writing somehow got even worse. And it's like, we were all hoping, he's coming back. At least maybe he'll, right the ship and settle it down. Hasn't done that. So, like I said, you ignore the 13th and 14th doctors now and just pay. If you pay those first 4, those are pretty good. So here we go. Penn State from their own 42. Allen throws incomplete way over the head of his back, Singleton. 2nd and 10 coming up for Penn State. Hamster wants to see a Burger King commercial just for me. Go fuck yourself. BK out. Give me a Whopper commercial. Any day. Any goddamn day. Drew Aller takes a snap in shotgun, steps back, getting pressured, throws over the middle to his big tight end, and he's got a head of steam, and he's got a first down to the Notre Dame 45-yard line. That was always going to be the worry about that big goddamn son of a bitch. And Tyler Warren, again, shows what he's doing here. Singleton here on the first down. He's going to get 4 yards on the carry. 4:09 remaining here in the first quarter. No score. Penn State with the ball in Notre Dame territory. Down to the 41 of the Irish. 2nd and 6. Pass down the field. Incomplete. It was intended for Warren. And just over his head. Could not catch it. 3rd and 6 for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish defense.
I saw number 4 cheat up for a second there, and I thought for sure he was going to catch that ball and get a good gain there.
Well, we'll see what happens here on the 3rd down. Notre Dame's defense trying to get a stop here. It is 3rd and 6. 3:54 remaining. Penn State has to get to the Notre Dame 35 for a first down. They are at the 41. Drew Aller is in shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Singleton, and he's not going to get there. 4th and 2. Does Penn State go for it?
Or do they go for a field goal? Because I think that got them.
They might be closer for it. That is true. We will see. It looks like the offense is staying on the field. And they are going to go for it. 4th and 2. Big down here. Penn State has a 69.6% conversion rate on 4th down in the year. Snap. Handoff. And it's a first down for Penn State.
Fuck.
Sweep out to the right side. And they got it. I agree, Crafty. That fucking jingle is terrible. So, Penn State gets the first down. They move the chains. They keep the ball moving here in the first quarter. 2:50 left remaining here in the first quarter of the college football playoff semifinal here at the Capital One Orange Bowl. The ball is at the 29-yard line for Penn State. Oh, it's a bit of a bobble, but it's still going to be a gain of about 7 yards for the Penn State Nittany Lions on first down. 2nd and 3 coming up.
That would have been big.
Needed that drop there. But we'll see. 2nd and 3 coming up here from the 22-yard line. Got to get to the 19 for a first down for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Katron Allen has 0 fumbles lost since last year. Almost had one there. Maybe he'll have one in this game. Announcer's jinx, perhaps? We'll see. Drew Aller can't find anybody open. Throws! That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a first down at the 15-yard line. For the Nittany Lions, they are driving here and looking to get the first score of the game. Are the Nittany Lions. Luke Reynolds with the reception there. 125, 124, 123 remaining here in the first quarter. Penn State goes up to the line. Nope, it's going to be a Wildcat. Warren is in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Singleton, and that's going to get a gain of about 6.
A little chippiness on the sidelines there.
We see that. This is going to be that kind of game. And we all kind of figured it would be. 57, 56, 55 seconds remaining. Penn State going with up-tempo here. Aller in shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks. Throws. Rainbow ball to the end zone. Incomplete. 3rd and 4 upcoming.
Good job.
Was looking for maybe a bit of that fade to the end zone. Did not find it. Overthrew. We see James Franklin chewing on his gum.
Gotta stop him. Gotta hold him to a field goal here.
So here we go. 3rd and 4. Penn State is at the 9-yard line. Aller in shotgun. Takes the snap back. He's looking end zone. Again, a bit of a fade. Intercepted! Intercepted by Notre Dame! And that's a touchback. Notre Dame gets the ball on the 20. There's a flag down. And it looks like it's going to be against Notre Dame. What is this? What are they going to call here? They haven't called anything all game. Or is it going to be against Penn State? What's going on here? Holding on Notre Dame.
Before the pass. Son of a bitch.
I want to see this. Oh, that's...
Do they have the whole 5-yard rule thing? Like NFL?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he did hold him.
Fuck.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line for the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Trick play. Big lineman in motion.
Hand off. It's going to get a gain of about 2.5, 3 yards. It's going to get down to about the 1.5-yard line. 26 seconds, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, and 20 remaining here in the first quarter. Saying that so Jimbo knows where the fuck I am and maybe we're synced up or not. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, you're like a second or two ahead, but that's okay. I'd rather you be ahead.
Here we go. 2nd and goal. Penn State just moving everybody the fuck around. Drew Aller in shotgun. Takes the snap a bit high. Trips up. The Penn State running back is going to be a loss of about a yard. 3rd and goal coming up for Penn State. And that's going to be in the second quarter, though, as this first quarter has come to an end. Notre Dame 0, Penn State 0, but Penn State driving. 3rd and goal coming up for the Lions from Mount Nittany. Whoo, boy.
Definitely not helping the nerves this game so far.
It never was. Like, again, when you're invested in a team, whether it's Notre Dame, whether it's for you Philadelphia, me the Giants, unfortunately, fucking let's not even talk about that. But you get invested. You get anxious. It's gonna bring up the anxiety, especially when it's a game like this, such a big game. Your anxiety level is gonna go up. It's gonna be big. It always is. So I mean, and here we are. You know, it's just this is what it is. And we will deal with it as it comes along. We're going to see here if Notre Dame can hold them here. My question to you would be, if they hold them here, does Penn State take the points, or do they try to go for another 4th down and get another end zone? You know, because it feels almost like Penn State would be like, well, we already made one 4th down. We're already here, and then if we don't make it, Notre Dame has it on the fucking 2-yard line or whatever. So. If you don't make it on 3rd down, do you go for it on 4th? Is my third, or do you do the smart thing and what I think this game could be, which is a very tight game, take the points where you can.
I think I agree with you there. I think the smart thing is go for the points. Your defense is playing well, and as a coach, you gotta see with what this is 4 drives now between the two teams. It's going to be a defensive battle.
Yes.
The points are it's going to be under. So get the points when you can.
This has been the best drive that any of the teams have had so far. It did take a 4th down conversion and things like that, but they did get it, and that's the thing. And it took a Notre Dame penalty there on the 3rd down, which was infuriating. But on the other hand of it, like I can't argue it that much. I can sit there and say, you've kind of been letting them go a little bit there, but he did. I mean, he fucking held them. So that you can't argue it as much as I would love to. I'd sit there and say, what a fucking terrible call. That's fucking. It wasn't. He fucking held them. So.
And also, like on the flip side, though, too, as far as the penalty, obviously a lot less penalties to this point compared to last week with the Georgia game. But seemed like last week, once Notre Dame cleaned up those penalties, they were able to get the team going. So, got to do the same thing now. Got to pay attention where your hands are at all times and make sure you're not holding them or doing all that funny business.
And yes, Hamster, happy playoff February to you as well. So here we go. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Drew Aller in shotgun. Notre Dame hoping to get a stop here. Back, looks, throws. It's going to be dropped by Singleton.
Ow.
That's a Saquon Barkley drop, which is funny because this is his alma mater, but that reminds me of the Atlanta Falcons game, right, Hamster? When that would have closed the game out if he catches that.
I'm giving you a break, so don't piss me off, King.
I'm just saying. Does that not the exact play?
You want Hamster to chime in with you so you can both gang up on me.
And Penn State, again, doing the smart thing here, which we thought they might, going for the field goal, taking the points here in what is going to be, what we believe, is a very close game. We have a timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like a timeout.
Who took the timeout? Notre Dame has taken a timeout.
Maybe they're worried there might be a fake.
Maybe a trickeration or something. Maybe, could be. As we see an ad for tomorrow's game there at the Cotton Bowl, the Ohio State Fighting Buckeyes versus the Texas State Longhorns. I just like saying weird names. Not Texas State. Texas State, I think, is the fucking Bobcats or whatever. But yes, the University of Texas at Austin Longhorns versus the, because you have to say the, it's a trademark now, the Ohio State University. King fed the troll. What a wonderful Monday night that was, says Hamster in the chat. So here we go. Penn State going for the field goal.
Blocking a return.
Snap, hold, kick, up, and it is good. And Penn State is first on the board. 3-0. The Penn State Nittany Lions over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish here in the second quarter. 14:52 remaining on the scoreboard here. ELS says, fuck Ohio State. I agree, ELS. I'm not a big Ohio State guy. Then again, I'm not a big Michigan guy either. So, or a Wisconsin guy, or, any of really the Big Ten people. But I know ELS hates him because he's a big Badger, On Wisconsin, let's go eat some cheese. Da, 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 da. Something like that. I think that's their fight song. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It would make sense, like Georgia Tech's fight song, the rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer, and I drink my whiskey clear. It's like, I love a college fight song that's got about drinking fucking moonshine in it. Like, that's fucking, that's balls. That's pretty good. I like that. We're engineers. We know how to build shit, and we know how to get fucking drunk. Yeah, Georgia Tech, baby.
And we know how to do it together.
So, Penn State getting ready to kick the ball off here. Big number 99 getting to kick the ball off.
Big boy.
Yeah, a lot of times you see the kickers with the numbers, the high numbers in college because all the other numbers are picked. That guy literally looks like a defensive lineman that's kicking a fucking ball.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a touchback. And Notre Dame is going to get the ball there at the 25-yard line. Molly McGrath there reporting for ESPN. I don't know what she's saying, but she looks cute. So she can say whatever she wants.
Probably just talking about his knee.
We're looking at Jeremiah Love there with his knee brace on. We see him on the sidelines, not starting this drive here for the Irish. Again, on the 25, Riley Leonard in shotgun. He takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be a loss of 5 yards.
Wow.
I think Riley delayed just a step too long.
Yeah.
And Penn State's defense got in the backfield. 2nd and 15 coming up here for the Irish. Going up tempo, are they? Actually, they only said a 4-yard loss. So 2nd and 14 coming up. $14:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Trips out to the right for Riley Leonard. Takes the snap. It's going to be another handoff. Big hole for Price. And he gains about 13 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Big play.
Got to do a Riley Leonard run here now. They only did it once in 11.
Just don't let him run into fucking Abdullah. Just that's let us be mindful of that man, please. Actually, they say 3rd and 2. So not 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Riley Leonard pulls it down. He is going to run it, and he does just get over the line. 1st down, Notre Dame. They keep the chains moving.
I'm okay with Leonard only getting like 1 or 2 yards there because it keeps them worried about that run, that play.
I was going to say, Alicia, we all love cheese. It's not a bad thing. And Wisconsin's known for cheese. I did see 54 have a problem getting up, and now he's back down on the field for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and there's going to be an injury timeout here.
I think he said it's my ankle. He doesn't look to be in too much pain, though, so maybe it's cramps.
It is Miami. So there is a very good chance of that.
But then again, they have that winter weather coming through.
They said it was very chilly there for the Pat McAfee show that they had today. Anthony Knapp, by the way, is the injured Irish that is on the field.
Oh, I saw one of my Facebook friends that lives down in Florida said this morning it was 38.
Bless you, Alicia. Bless you.
No,
you get 2. That's it.
Okay, I was gonna say you gotta wait the 5th one. That's when
no, you get 2. Once you hit a 3rd one, go fuck yourself. I can only bless you so many times. ELS says Wisconsin cheese is the best cheese. I listen. I would love to be on your side on this one, ELS. But if we're all being fair here, or everything being equal, Vermont extra sharp white cheddar.
Yes, totally.
Vermont extra sharp white cheddar is the king of cheeses. I'm sorry, it is just the best. I love hearing the delay and then hearing her respond to what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I go Vermont. If they're out of Vermont, I'll go New York.
New York is the second level. It has to be extra sharp.
Yes.
Like I need that. I need it to like tingle my jowls here, man. I need that cheese, man. Wisconsin cheddar is just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I just want to go out to Wisconsin because Leinenkugel is out there. Leinenkugel beer.
Yeah, you're big on their summer. You're a big summer shandy guy. You're a big shandy.
And their pumpkin.
Yes, I thought that was Stegmeyer. I think you like
Stegmeyer. Yeah, but I'll flip between Stegmeyer and Leinenkugel.
I didn't know Leinenkugel had pumpkin. I just thought it was Stegmeyer.
Yeah. They don't call it pumpkin. They call it harvest. Harvest something. I forget.
Yeah, harvest the devil's taint juice because that's what it fucking tastes like. Like, yeah, pumpkin coffee, I get it. Tastes great. Pumpkin cakes and donuts and other shit, fantastic, wonderful. Pumpkin beer can eat the grimiest shit in the world because that's what it is. That's what it tastes like. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Kraft singles are not American cheese. Sorry.
Thank you.
That's the other thing that I hate. When people say, oh, American cheese, they talk about American cheese. They're talking about Kraft singles. That's not American cheese. American cheese is Land O'Lakes deli cheese that you get nice and sliced from the deli. That is American cheese. Fuck that Kraft single plastic shit. That ain't cheese.
Land O'Lakes cheese, thick or thin?
Thin or like a medium, not thick. I don't want too thick. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Irish. 13-16 remaining here in the first quarter. Riley Leonard is in shotgun. And what do we got going on here? No flag. Is there a timeout for somebody? What do we got? I don't know. The officials are here as we see Knapp here on the sideline having real trouble walking. So I guess maybe just a timing issue here from the officials. Not sure. But
another one.
And now we're back to over the ball. They have not started the play clock. They started the game clock a couple times. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on.
Because even Penn State players are starting to get a little frustrated.
Yeah, no, he's not good.
His ankle's not broken because they're making him walk back to the freaking locker.
Yeah, no, it's a sprain, probably something not good. But here we go. Riley Leonard in shotgun. 13 minutes left in the second quarter. He takes the snap. He rolls out to his right. He throws. Caught! And that's going to be a gain of about 6.5.
Just like the Georgia game. Got to stay out of those third and long. So 2nd and short here.
We got about 2nd and 3 is what they're going to call it. The ball is placed. The officials are lollygagging, as they do. Hamster says, I was hating on pumpkin beer, but I ain't got no sense. No, pumpkin beer is gross. Shut the fuck up. Leonard takes a snap, back, looks, has time, pulls it down, runs, and gets a first down. Riley Leonard, first down, and that wasn't a planned run. That was a, oh shit, get me the fuck out of here run. And he was able to go ahead and turn that into a first down for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Took a hell of a fucking wallop, too. But he got across that first down line. 1st and 10 now from their own 46-yard line.
Good job covering the ball up, too.
Riley Leonard in shotgun. Looking over to the sidelines, looking if they want to change the play. Playcock is playcock. Oh boy.
Well,
that's a different kind of stream we got going on here. Here's the snap, handoff to Love. Love gets about 4.5 yards, gets it to the 50-yard line, and Notre Dame is directly at midfield. Gotta watch out for that playcock, man. That thing will come up on you real quick.
I was gonna say it'll sneak up on you.
So here we go. 2nd and 6 now for Notre Dame. Riley Leonard pulls it down, designed run that is not working out well, and that's going to be a 4-yard loss. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I think he was trying to get outside so he could throw the ball away.
So, yeah, but whatever it was, it did not work.
Yeah.
That did not work. Crafty in the chat says I opened the wrong tab. Yeah, that's happened once or twice. Nothing like trying to work on a project and the next thing the wife hears, No, honey, I was just doing graphics, I swear. 3rd and 10 now for Notre Dame. They have to get to the Penn State 44-yard line. Play clock at 2, 1, 0. They get it off. Riley Leonard throws. That's going to be caught, but nowhere near a first down. Gets it to the Notre Dame 49. They're going to have to punt the ball.
Yeah, you got to punt. And not do your... Put the punt team on, run the other 11 guys.
No, yeah, you're not in a spot to do that. So that is just... Unfortunate.
Down inside the 5.
So 4th and 7, 9:47, 9:46, 9:45 remaining here in the second quarter. Snap and punt is away. Penn State, they're going to fair catch it at the 10-yard line. and that is where they will take over on their next drive. You know, it's kind of what we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be a defensive matchup, and it's a defensive matchup. It is what it is.
Right now, though, it feels like Penn State has all the momentum. Even though it's 3-0, they drove down the field last time, chewed up a lot of clock, 4 or 5 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
You know, need a big defensive stop here this time.
Okay. They had a big defensive stop last time. You know, listen, that could have been. It could be 7-0. You know what I mean? So you take it as what it is. You know, I'm not like you. I have a feeling you're starting to go Frank the Tank on me. Don't Frank the Tank it. You never go full Frank. Yeah, I was gonna say you never go full Frank.
I should watch my teeth. I just went to the dentist today.
And you go to the fucking, and you fucking go anywhere, and there's not even, and when you go anywhere, and you fucking go.
Let me ask you too. I think it was earlier this week or maybe last week, and I saw you comment on him to just shut up on one of his rants.
Yes, because he was talking shit on the Devil. He was just like, "Oh, that's it. Devils are terrible. They're going to lose the division. They're never going to win another game all season." You know, his usual shit. I was just, Frank, shut the fuck up.
He was just going off so much I couldn't.
And then of course the Devils won the game.
Oh Jesus!
And so then I even screenshot it. I said, Frank, understand. I've known you for 25 years. I love you. I say this not because I hate you, but because I love you. Everybody loves you for your pessimism. I say that. But I said the Devils aren't the Mets. Wait until after the game to talk the shit that you want to talk. During it, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Alicia says, "King, take a minute." Again, I think that was a good impersonation. If I was able to go ahead and do Frank that well, to where Alicia thinks that I'm literally having some kind of mental breakdown, that's Frank the Tank all the time.
I gotta show her some of the clips of Frank the Tank.
Oh, dude, that man. Again, I've known him for fucking 25 years. I knew the way he talks and acts is the way he typed on the message boards that I first ever met him on. So it's like, yeah, that all makes sense. Like that all tracks, as they say.
Yeah. How about Goodyear? Around for a Goodyear blimp, 100 years old.
Yeah, Goodyear blimp's been around for quite a bit now. It used to actually have passengers in it. Did you know that?
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
No, like back in the 30s, and then they actually had like passengers, not guests. You could have guests in like they've had guests in there, not passengers.
Oh, okay.
Aller back looks, throws Singleton on first down and 10. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Penn State. 9:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Play clock at 30 seconds now. Drew Aller, 2 for 2 on screen passes, 2 for 10 on all other passes.
That's like his second or third pass that he had guys wide open.
So Notre Dame's defense, maybe, that's the thing, and maybe the defensive coordinators, and they'll make adjustments, and they'll look at that as like, let's pay attention to the screen passes here. It's going to be a handoff and a big run here for Penn State, and they get it out to about the 30-yard line. First down and 10 for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Handoff again, and this one's going to go for about 2 yards on the carry. Both of those were Katron Allen carries, by the way. Number 13 for the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Having a decent game so far. 5 yards a carry, basically.
Another injured Notre Dame player limping off the field. Doesn't stop play, however. 8:40 remaining here in the second quarter. Drew Aller, he's got trips to the left. Now there's a man in motion. Takes the snap. He's going to run it himself. Designed run, and because that's not Drew Aller. That was Roaring, the tight end, lined up in the Wildcat, and he gets a first down up to the 44-yard line. as we see that guy spit and dip in his fucking water bottle like a fucking hick. Pennsylvania, where's my Zins? Yeah. Zin and the Bears, all I need, man. Go Lions, Penn State, we are. The tight end now looking to pass. Warren is looking to pass. He's stiff-arming motherfuckers, though. He kicks it out to the outside, and he's going to get an 8-yard gain on it. What could have been a 15-yard loss turned it into an 8-yard gain. Motherfucker. Hell of a stiff arm. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. That was always going to be the issue, was this fucking guy.
Hope Philly drafts him.
Eat shit. Actually, it's a 9-yard gain, really. Second and 1. Aller back in quarterback. Warren in motion. Takes the snap. Hands off to Singleton, and that's going to be a first down. And Penn State is just moving the ball now. This Notre Dame defense has no answer. Penn State seems to have found something here on offense, and Notre Dame is reeling. They get players off the field here. First and 10. Play action. Aller back, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. A little bit of over pursuit. Gain of about 5 yards. Second and 5 coming up here for the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Seems since they came to this like up tempo, let's get to the line.
They seem to, they've got something here, unfortunately, and Notre Dame's going to have to do something here. Make some kind of adjustments here going into halftime.
Yeah.
If they want to stay in this game. .6:18, 6:17, 6:16 remaining here in the second quarter. Aller hands it off to Kayvon Allen. That's going to be a first down. Down to the 24-yard line. Penn State keeps moving it. 6 minutes.
Maybe say fuck it and put guys in the block or up front there and let them pass.
Kayvon Allen again, and that's again going to be about a 4-yard gain there for Penn State.
They're killing us with the run, and obviously Allard.
Yeah, but the moment you do that, we've already seen what they can do with their tight end. You've already seen it's again, Notre Dame's going to have to make an adjustment here soon. And finally, they do get a stop. No gain on second down, so it's going to be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Come on, boys. Come on.
3rd and 5. 5:05, 5:04, 5:03, 5:02, 5:01, and now 5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Notre Dame's defense, Penn State's offense. 3rd and 5. Drew Aller calls for it. It's a pitch out to the right, and that's going to be good for about 2 yards, maybe 3. They say 3. It's going to be 4th and 2. We've seen Penn State have the gumption to go for it on 4th down. They might do the same thing here.
The way they're
and it looks like they're going to. And the way they're running, yeah, why wouldn't you?
Come on, come on.
So here we go. 4:20, 4:19, 4:18, 4:17, 4:16. 4th and 2. Trips to the right. Drew Aller takes the snap. Screen pass. Throws to the tight end. Of course, it's a fucking first down. Let's not cover the most important fucking weapon they have.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
And that's a first down, and Penn State is driving now inside the red zone. Down at the 12. 3:44, 3:43, 3:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Play clock at 7, at 6. Snap. Handoff to Singleton, and he's going to get down to the 7-yard line. Again, he's getting 2 or 3 extra yards after first contact.
Yeah.
And that's frustrating as hell.
It's almost like the defense is tired.
I don't think he's getting pushed, he's getting moved. I don't think it's the fact that the defense isn't hitting him. It's just like it's how he's presenting himself. Like he's able to go ahead and push that.
Yeah.
What, Alicia? I haven't been particularly bad when I've been drunk around you. I don't think, anyway. 2nd and 5, handoff here, and that's going to be good for another 2 yards. 3rd and 3 coming up here for Penn State. At the 5-yard line. Fuck me. 2:50 remaining here in the second quarter. Current drive, 12 rushes, 2 passes for 85 yards for the Penn State Nittany Lions. This started on their 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Notre Dame's defense is just getting killed here. It's going to be another handoff to Singleton, and that's going to be a touchdown for Penn State. Or was he down before? They're going to say touchdown. Let's see where his knee was. But for now, they're saying touchdown.
7-minute drive. Wow. That's going to kill the defense. Now he's in. His legs are up. His forearms up.
Yeah, no, it's a touchdown.
Shit. Now it's on the offense. They got to figure out something now.
We got to get something. You have to have an answer back before the end of the half. You have to. Snap, hold, kick, up, good. Penn State leads 10-0 over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Here in the first half. I will say this. Notre Dame has to have some major adjustments in the second half if they want to go ahead and I don't know.
Because if they don't make adjustments, that's the rest of the game. Penn State has an idea.
It's going to be Notre Dame against Georgia, except we're Georgia, is what it's going to be. So I don't know.
If we get points here and there's no time left on the clock for Penn State to do something, I'll feel a little bit better. But I'm nervous, dude.
I'm not.
Our defense is just getting pushed around. Like you said, even after first contact.
That's the thing I've noticed more than anything is the first contact with the running backs. Like they're getting an extra 3-4 yards on contact.
Yeah.
And that's not something you can allow. And again, it's especially when you get in those 3rd and 2s, 4th and 3s, 4th and 2s. Penn State's going to say, "Yeah, we're going to go for it because we can make it." It's You're not doing anything to stop it. So,
son of a bitch. Hamster says he's going to cheer us up. No, he's not. He's going to say something about the Giants or something about the Eagles. Oh, it's your commercial.
Belfour? I don't know. I see a Belfour commercial.
Oh, okay. You must have different commercials.
I'm on ESPN's app, so.
Oh, okay. I'm on YouTube, but on ESPN's channel.
Yes, is ESPN's broadcasting the game on YouTube?
YouTube channel. YouTube TV.
Oh. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like I said, I'm maintaining professionalism as best as I can. But And I only have one more drink's worth of fucking Jägermeister too, which is not great. That's not great. Not, you know.
And you guys don't have that delivery service anymore.
Well, nobody does. They got rid of Drizzly.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember what the company
was. And not
called.
only that, but like it's already like almost 9 o'clock, so all liquor stores are closed anyway. So. Ah, fuck me in the asshole.
That is a nice stadium, though.
Yeah, since they redid it, that place is fucking beautiful. Absolutely. Hard Rock Stadium is amazing. So, here we go. Penn State's getting ready to kick the ball off here. And the kick is away. And that's going to be a touchback, so Notre Dame gets it at the 25-yard line. Notre Dame looking to do something here. 2:18 remaining. They got 18 seconds until the 2-minute timeout. And then we'll see here as we see a commercial here for Chad Powers. Coming soon to Hulu.
I'll probably give it a watch.
I'll give it a look. So here we go. 1st and 10. 2:18 remaining, as I said, from the 25-yard line. Riley Leonard in shotgun. Penn State's just going to pin their ear back right now, man.
Yep.
Snap. Leonard gets it. He's back. He looks. He throws. That's going to be caught, completed, down. He's going to be gain of 8 yards. Clock is at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2-minute timeout coming up here. Notre Dame does not get to play off. They actually mark it as a 2nd and 1. It's a long one. Really more like 2, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So there we are. Again, I still think, whatever. Like, I get that he did hold him. I mean, I'm not going to try to, fucking.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a push-off type thing that we could have said something, but fingers were inside of his jersey and things like that. Since we're at a commercial, I'll be right back, so that way at halftime you can make your drink.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, you going to make yours?
Very heavy one.
God, I hope we're still fucking coherent here. Oh, shit. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports. As you can tell, the mood's a little subdued right now here. But thank you so much for joining us on here on Stay Tuned Sports. If you like what you're watching, if you're watching two Notre Dame fans be absolutely miserable, hit that like button. It helps us out with the algorithm. If you're watching and not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously. It gets us closer to the goal of being monetized. Only you can help me not be a broke-ass fucking loser. That's on you. You guys got to help me out here. I'm me. I'm an old crippled dork. What do you want from me? Josh in the chat says Penn State stealing this one away. I wouldn't say stealing, but I mean they're earning it. It's not stealing. Penn State ain't stealing shit. Penn State right now is earning it, and with every fucking yard. There's nothing in this game that I could say there and say like, oh, Penn State's stealing it, or Penn State is lucky, or no. Penn State is grinding it the fuck out, and they're doing what they need to do to win. That's simply, it's what Notre Dame did against Georgia, is what Penn State is now doing to us. So there, you got to hope that there's a little bit of a adjustments made at halftime, a little bit of a change, a little bit of something. Notre Dame definitely needs a little bit of something to get back in this game, or it's going to be a very, very long Thursday night. Yeah. I mean, I'm running out of positive things to say to try to keep, I'm trying to keep Jimbo's morale up. I'm trying to keep my morale up. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens here. But it's right now, This is an all Penn State game.
Well, I mean, maybe this is a positive we could look at. They're only up 10-0.
No, again, Notre Dame's defense, for what has happened to them, has not played terribly. But it's also Notre Dame's offense hasn't moved the ball as we would have liked. First, second, and one incomplete pass, or was it incomplete? Oh, I thought it was incomplete. I caught that. What? Was that somebody's shoe that left them then? I thought I saw something fucking bounce. But anyway, first down from the 40-yard line. Notre Dame back. Riley Leonard looks. He's gonna throw. Incomplete. He was gonna get sacked. Still took a pretty hell of a hit.
He's a little.
He looked a little wonky.
Oh shit! The back of his head.
Yeah, I saw. He kind of smashed the back of his head. Drove him into the ground. Where's the flag on that, refs? And they are taking him off the field.
You know what? And sometimes we see good. Oh, two guys go down.
You got an offensive lineman down again.
Sometimes we see the backup quarterback come in and just goes boom, 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 all the way down. And
well, we'll see. So Riley Leonard going into the tent to get concussion protocol. Our backup quarterback, Angeli.
I believe he's going to be our starter next year.
Well, I thought I heard somewhere that Riley Leonard's coming back.
No, he's a senior.
Is he? I thought I heard somewhere that he was coming back. I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know.
I'm almost positive he's a senior.
Could be. I think I saw that too, but I don't know. He with the NCAA now, who the fuck knows? Yeah, everybody's getting 16 years of fucking, eligibility. So. So here we go. Angeli is in shotgun. 1:39 remaining here. Angeli takes the snap, back, looks, throws, screen pass. It's going to be completed, and that's going to be good for about 5 yards. Third down coming up here for Notre Dame. As Hamster says, womp. Listen, don't go womp when somebody gets a concussion. That's over the line. That's over the line. That's distasteful. How dare you?
You never cheer an injury.
Never cheer injuries. What is this? Philadelphia?
Yeah, like, come on. Hey.
So 3rd and 5. Angeli again in shotgun. Man in motion for Notre Dame. Takes the snap. Back. Looks. Throws. Caught!
Just protect that ball.
Protect it. Gets down to the 41-yard line for Notre Dame. 1:26 remaining. Clock stops until the chains are set. Thank God they're fat and unathletic. 1:22.
Oh, boy.
Oh, hit. Ball's out. Penn State's got it.
No, I think our Notre Dame guy got it. It looked like he pulled it out of the Penn State guy's arms.
I think Penn State got it. I think Penn State got it. Nope, Notre Dame got it. They say Notre Dame ball. Yeah, you got to watch out for those blindside hits. Fucking Christ, especially with this team. So ball is at the 45 now. After that sack, there's going to be a stop. Notre Dame takes a timeout. That is their second of the half.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Oh, yeah, that's out. No, I don't think there was ever a question about that. Josh in the chat thought that the D recovered. They did not. The D did not recover. You might have been rooting for the D, but you did not get the D. My dad says Notre Dame better wake up. I agree with you, Dad. Second and 14 here for Notre Dame with their backup Angeli in. He takes the snap. He's back. Look, has time. Throws. That's going to be caught. That's going to be down. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up here for Notre Dame. Angeli's slinging it here. Josh says, I can't imagine the adrenaline in Angeli right now. Yeah, can you imagine?
God.
All of a sudden, you're just, okay, now you're in a 2-minute drill. Like, you got to go. Cut! First down, and he gets out of bounds, stops the clock. Great play. He made sure to leap forward, because if you go out sideways, they still run the clock. That's great, smart, heads-up play. 1st and 10, 44 seconds left.
To go to Josh's comment there, Angeli's like that meme.
Yeah. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame from the 28-yard line of Penn State. Angeli takes the snap. Again, Abdul with the pressure. Angeli throws. Smart just throws it out of bounds. Very smart play. Smart play. 39 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for Notre Dame. I was waiting for him. I knew it was coming. But, again, he didn't disappoint. Peanut butter and jelly. I was good.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter and jelly time. In the shotgun. And jelly.
Good pickup.
Takes the snap. Throws. Oh, it's completed. But, man, what a hit. That's going to be a gain of about 4. 3rd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
22, 21, 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17. Penn State takes a timeout with 18 seconds left. That is their first of the half. Woo! Doggy.
I wonder what the time of possession is here. I'm going to look it up. It's got to be really bad.
Penn State, well, that last drive they had, yeah, it's got to be a lot for them.
Actually, it's not too bad. It's 17 minutes for Penn State and 12 minutes for Notre Dame.
That's not, yeah, that's what I said, but that last drive they had really moved it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, 3rd and 6, there's 20 seconds left on the clock.
Come on, boys.
Angeli is in shotgun. Penn State showing blitz. Notre Dame switching out, going a hot route. Play clock at 2, play clock at 1, play clock at 0. Flags all over the fucking place.
Offsides.
Are they going to say defense pulled them off? They are having a conversation. Evans doing a little eavesdropping there.
I was going to say, I like that. It's an easy call. It's offsides.
Encroachment.
Yes.
Encroachment on Penn State.
First down.
No, I don't think so. It's 3rd and 2. It was like 3rd and 6 or whatever it was.
Oh, what is it, 6? Oh, bitch.
But now it's 3rd and 1.
All right.
You have one timeout, 20 seconds left. I say run it up the middle, get the first down, take the timeout, take a shot at the end zone, and just be like, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, throw it away, throw it out of the back, throw it into the 20th fucking row, and then we kick a field goal. Going down only 7 at halftime wouldn't be terrible.
No.
3rd and 1, takes the snap, back, looks, throws, it's going to be caught. Price gets it out of bounds, first down, 16 seconds remaining.
Go for another play. Work the sidelines here.
Josh in the chat says first down from the 15-yard line. 16 seconds left. 22 seconds remaining on the play clock. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I'm counting it down. I don't give a shit. Play clock is at 10. Angeli in shotgun. Evans, the tight end in motion. Takes the high snap, does Angeli. He's going to get hit and sacked. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Notre Dame's going to take a timeout here and go for the field goal.
It's the right call.
After a play like that, yes. And again, Abdul is
a future Eagle.
Shut the fuck up.
Because you know Joe Shane's not going to take him. Or Arthur Blank.
It doesn't matter who. Here's the thing. Somebody that would be good on any other team would be a bust on the Giants. That's just how things go. Let's not talk about the Giants. We're not talking about the Giants today. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
I am happy for Minnesota Vikings. Daniel Jones finally got signed to the main squad.
He got called up to the main roster. The Vikings aren't saying anything about it. It's assumed by some people that he's going to be the QB2, but the Vikings haven't said anything yet about it. So we'll see. So here comes Jeter on for the field goal. It's going to be a 41-yard attempt. Again, 2 seconds left. Play clock is at 16. Snap, hold, kick, up, and it is good.
Nice.
And so Notre Dame ends the first half with a pretty good drive, most of it with their backup, Angeli, who played very well. They passed the ball, moved the ball very well there. The offensive line has had a ton of injuries, though, so not a lot of protection for anybody. And we did see that on that drive as well. But still, Notre Dame gets points out of that, and they get the ball first in the second half as they deferred. So, was it a good first half? No. Is it the end of the world? No. Notre Dame is still very much in this game. And we'll see what happens when they come out here for the second half. As we see Marcus Freeman talking about it, he seems very unbothered. Explaining it very calmly, very, very calm and cool and collected. With the woman who just looks at him with the starry, dreamy eyes every time she talks to him there, Molly McGrath. Always notice how she's on that sidelines.
Now he's going to go back to the locker room and be like, we're fucked. We're screwed.
No. Again, Marcus Freeman is not Frank the Tank, so.
Yeah.
As we said before. So there we go, though. First half. Impressions, Jimbo, on the first half of this college football semifinal here at the Capital One Orange Bowl.
The first quarter was our better quarter of the two, which is not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to improve as the game goes. And...
Well, I mean, one team did, and that was Penn State offensively. Anyway, they certainly did play better. Again, like I said, I think Notre Dame, especially having Angeli in there, actually seemed okay. I'm not going to sit there and say it's better. I'm not going to say I would rather him than Leonard. Clearly not. Yeah. But it showed that Notre Dame may be doing a little bit more up tempo and move it a little bit faster. They can move the ball, and maybe this is something where what worked against Georgia is not going to work against Penn State. Maybe this is more of a case of where you have to do two-step drop, get it out, whether it's a little 5-yard pass, a little something, and then hope that your receivers or backs or whoever can make yardage with the play after the reception instead of trying to either get a big play downfield or trying to grind against this defense. That's not going to happen. As we're seeing, this Penn State defense is not going to allow that to happen. So you need to find another way. And don't beat your head into the wall trying to make something happen that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But I'm very I'm concerned. Obviously worried. Obviously, you're seeing all this and you're like, oh man, I don't that I don't want to go this way, but there's two ways to go about it. It could be a lot worse. And what I mean by that though is it could be a lot worse if we didn't play as well as we did.
Yeah.
I think the defense still made a couple of good plays. There was that one long drive by Penn State, that 90-yard drive they had for a touchdown. That was a killer.
Yeah.
But outside of that, the Notre Dame defense has played well. So there's one drive that Penn State put together that they played very well. There's no arguing that. Notre Dame, their best offensive drive was that one right at the end of the half, which was led by a backup quarterback. So take that as you will. But and I don't know. I don't know if Riley Leonard's going to be back in the game or not. I'm going to have to see. We're going to have to pay attention here and see what the reports are and see if we have any. If he's questionable, if he's anything like that. But we're going to see here. I see nothing yet as far as whether or not he's questionable, probable, doubtful, any of that.
I won't see anything till after halftime when they come out of the locker room.
Maybe we'll see that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. On the other hand, though, I'm going to take this moment to go make myself another drink. I will be right back. Jimbo, entertain the troops. Mostly hamster. Hamster's trying to start shit with you by stating clear and obvious facts in the chat.
Yeah, like hamster, you can't come at me with that stuff. I've heard it for going on 14, 15 years until 2017 when I called this asshole here at like 1 o'clock in the morning screaming, "Hey, we won the Super Bowl, man!"
We still have 3 more. Still got 3 more Super Bowls. And if you want to talk about world championships, we have a lot more of those too. So
yeah, well, I mean, you cheated in half of them, so that's okay. We didn't.
I don't know about that. So, all right, let me go get let me get more some drunk juice, and I will be right back.
Hey, I mean, guys, if you make sure you click the like and share this out here, no, we'll get kicked off of YouTube if I do some burlesque dancing. But for everybody that is watching, please subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 300 for the NFL season, so obviously we only have about a month left. So this will be like our final push towards that. So we would appreciate it if you guys subscribe. Make sure you like the video, share this out to your friends. There's a small part of me that thinks this second half could be exciting. This, even though we're down by 7, this could be a whoever has the ball last drive type game could win it. So, and seeing me and King lose our shit, it's always fun. Crafty, I've thought about a couple times pulling the guitar down here and playing Fly Eagles Fly. I could play Leonard Skinner Freebird. So you only see that guitar. Okay, so I also have let me fix my camera here so I could show you. Oh, the Christmas tree's in the way. I also got a Telecaster hanging behind the Christmas tree, which will be going down this weekend. So next weekend you will see the Telecaster up there. But to keep talking about this game here, for Notre Dame to be only down 10-3, I think they got to look at it as a win. The way that long drive that Penn State had seemed like they figured out a lot of shit, and defensively they were starting to get to the quarterback. So to be only down a touchdown is a win for Notre Dame. Now, if we could come out and score a touchdown and tie this up, I think the momentum goes back to 50-50. Also, and I'm going to ask this to King, see how he feels about it. If Riley Leonard is cleared to play, and I hate this, but do we go with a two quarterback system with this game? Riley Leonard still has that threat with his legs, but still could pass. Where Angeli there seemed like he had control of the offense there. So I'll ask King and curious to see what you guys think about that as well. Scarlett Johansson's hot though too, crafty. And I can't believe she's married to the guy from Saturday Night Live. The guy that does the weekend, what's that, weekend updates or whatever it is. Oh yeah, Hampshire, I should. Because obviously I could do the part of it. So yeah, that'll piss him off next year. Because since he's not going to be a Giants fan next year, I gotta figure out a way to piss him off. Because I got my amp over on the other side of the man cave here, so I could plug that in. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Unless they come up with the even worse jingle to play. And if I think he has it, yeah, he does have it in the description here. Also pinned to the top. If you guys join our Discord, we're always in there. It's gonna be the off season, so it's gonna be kind of slow. So we still could bust on each other and make fun of each other in there as well. Yeah, Colin Jost. He's that team there for the weekend update. It's been a while since I've seen a good weekend update team. They're good together, especially this past Christmas where they write the others' jokes. That was bad. Like I can't even believe NBC allowed it on TV. Hamster, why did Alicia make you choke on your drink? Did I miss something? And the man, the myth, the legend is back. We're not talking shit on you at all, buddy.
No, of course I would. Why would you? I'm a great person. I'm wonderful.
So I said this while you were gone. I'm going to ask you, second half, if Riley Leonard is cleared of all injuries, whatever, and I hate this type of system, but do you go with a two quarterback system?
No, I start Riley, and if he's ineffective in the first drive, I don't even know if I can give him two with the way Penn State's playing. But maybe you do, and then if he's not, throw in Angeli. I mean, this is all or nothing. I'm sorry, you got to throw everything at the wall.
Because my thinking was you go with both. Angeli obviously moved the offense there. Riley Leonard has the legs, the threat of the legs, but can still pass a little bit.
We'll see. Like I said, we'll see how it turns out. We'll try to get word as best we can as we see Kirk Herbstreit on our screen trying to talk some shit. I don't know.
I don't think he doesn't have social media either.
What's that?
I say I don't believe he doesn't have social media.
Who's that,
either.
Kirk?
Yeah.
Does it?
My son.
No, he does. Doesn't? I've seen he posted about Ben on there and other shit. Like
he said his son posts the stuff.
Maybe, yeah. So that's so it's his account, but yeah. So it's like, yeah. I hate to tell everybody, Pat McAfee's account usually isn't Pat McAfee posting.
Don't you tell me that. I always thought it was him that was replying to me.
Pat McAfee never replied to you.
He said to me, "Stop contacting me."
No, that. Never mind. I'm not even. Crafty. You know what King looks like? He looks like. Oh, he's back. Hi, King. How you doing? Yeah, totally not talking shit on you at all. Yeah, no. I saw somebody's. Hamster says Alicia just made me choke on my drink. But all I see Alicia said was hamster. So I don't know. Did she jump on camera? Was she talking shit on me? Is that what was going on?
I'm assuming by her saying hamster, like that was her way of yelling at him.
Maybe, yeah. Well, you can hear it in your head, Alicia going, hamster!
Yeah.
Stop it. Hamster says we did devise a plan to piss King off, though. But you don't need a plan for that. Jimbo knows that. Jimbo's been doing this shit for fucking 13 years.
Yeah.
And Hamster's been doing it for 6 months. He's only been in here since the start, actually like 4 months. He's only been here since the start of the season. And even he figured out it's quick. It's just like, the Eagles wear green, not teal. Gotcha. Oh, you think you know colors, Mr. Color Guy. Poke. Oh, look at it. What color blue is this? Oh, is this creamy white come blue? What is this? Like, like it doesn't take too much for you guys to already get it. You know that. Both of you already know that. There doesn't need to be a devious fucking supervillain Lex Luthor plan to make that shit happen. It just is.
And even Crafty said that he wants me, because I guess he saw my guitars in the background, wants me to learn how to play the Burger King jingle for you.
Listen, I don't mind the Burger King jingle. It's the words of the latest one. Like the other one, it's like double, junior, triple, whopper. Like it's annoying, but I can I'm fine with it. Even though once you hear it 30 times in a playoff game like we did last year, it gets a little much. But the fucking BK else. If you're sad, this will help. Whatever it is, it's like fucking Christ. Like it's so bad. Like I don't mind annoying as long as it's creatively annoying. Kind of like Fansville, like we talked about. Fansville, you play enough of it, it's annoying. But initially, it's creative. It's fine. I'm okay with it. But that BK else is just that shit's gonna die a slow death.
And can we all agree to any hoagies that are bunless are just salads? Like if you were
any sub that doesn't have a bread on it is just I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's well, I don't know because I don't ever put any fucking vegetables on my fucking sandwiches anyway. So,
well, like say if you got a Italian hoagie without the bun, that's a chef salad, ham, cheese. Lettuce. So wait, you don't even put lettuce on your hoagies?
Mm-mm.
Or your subs?
I hate lettuce. Lettuce is gross, dude.
Fucking weird.
No. Motherfuckers that eat rabbit food is fucking weird.
Like I can understand, tomatoes because it could be a texture thing. Onions because maybe not spicy, but
I'm sorry,
whatever.
I don't want to eat a leaf. No. Sorry.
It's good for you. It's high in fiber.
No, it's high in tasting like asshole and
no fiber.
Fucking squeaks when you like biting fucking peanuts, like fucking packing peanut. Like get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what subs you or lettuces you ate, but I've never had lettuce.
Every piece of lettuce I've had has been shit. Every single one. I don't like lettuce. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like fucking onions. I don't like I love shit that tastes like I love tomato sauce. I love onion flavor, whether it's onion powder or something like that. Like garlic powder, I love it. Chunks of garlic, eat shit. Don't want it. Peppers, I love hot sauces, things like that. Give me an actual pepper, I will gag. I will gag like a porn star on her first day at work. I'm sorry, I can't fucking do it. Yeah. I can't. It's just one of those things. I'll tell you what. You give me just plain old. Give me some ham and cheese, Maybe a little salami, a little oil and vinegar. Bang, I'm done. That's good. That's good enough for me. That's all they want on my sub. Oh, they're having a halftime show. So I had time still. I thought I had to rush back here to get here. No,
I just thought it was gonna be like, we're gonna sit down here at the halftime booth here, and well, Notre Dame sucks. Their defense is getting pushed around left and right.
I went to the bathroom. I talked to the wife for a little bit. Then I came back and made my drink, and I was like, oh man, I better get down here. It's gonna be getting close. No, we still see Nate Smith with "Whiskey on You" happening there at the Orange Bowl Stadium as he's now walking on stage. That's a little too close, cameraman. Please back off. Please back off. Please back off. Sir, what are you doing with your hand? Get your hand away from there. That makes Jesus cry. Or Muhammad. I don't know, whoever you fucking pray to, whatever your fucking thing is.
And it's Penn State, so they see your hand there. They might never mind.
Let's not go down that road. Where people will yell at us and say like, "We're running it. That's how dare you!" Listen, I got to tell you, the reason that we hate Penn State is not because so much of the program. It's because of you guys, the fans, the obnoxious people that try to fucking cover up for Let's all be a little honest here,
2 more weeks. What's today? The 10th?
Today is the 9th.
9th, so 19 more. No, 16 more. Yeah, so about 2 weeks. BKFC. Me and the wife are going down to Philly. I may not that day, not the day of the show, but I may take videos and everything and do a collage and maybe throw it up on the channel here Sunday to see the events and the journey of Jimbo to see his first BKFC fight.
There you go. Put some stuff together. I wanted to do that with with your Eagles trip, but you kind of, the videos weren't great that you sent my way, and I was like, oh, I got to be a little bit more descriptive. I was like, because they were all vertical videos and they were all of other things. Like I was like, oh, I needed to be I had to tell him what I wanted in order to go ahead and do it.
Here's my plan. I'm like, Alicia knows she's been into BKFC since it came around too, but she knows I'm really into BKFC.
Right.
So I tell her, just get videos of me not even noticing when a fight's going on or whatever. It's like, still enjoy yourself, but get my actual live reactions. I'll do videos of myself as well.
Here's the thing. Alicia really likes watching big greased up oil men pound each other on a mat. But I really love watching big greased up men pound each other on a mat, let me tell you. That's maybe not the best way to describe that, Jimbo, but yes, no, I get it.
There's a female fight too, which is Beck Rollins, which is my favorite Australian female fighter. She'll be fighting there, so I'll be losing my shit there. She's my Rhea Ripley of BKFC.
Okay.
That's all. That's the statement.
All right. No. I wasn't expecting anything else. I didn't think you were going to mention anything about cheeks or nothing, but Which, by the way, though, on the Netflix, Rhea did make sure her cheeks were cheeking. With that outfit, she had, and Liv too. Both of them, they were. Everybody, listen, WWE knew what they were doing with that, except for the Hogan segment. Everything else, they knew what they were doing. Visually, they had everything right. Everybody was dressed to the nines and perfect. And again, Rollins looked good. Punk looked good. The whole presentation looked good.
Dude, I like the drone flying around.
Yeah, that was cool. I like the new shots they're doing. Ever since they got rid of Dunn, they've been doing a lot better with the television. And that's what I mean. It looks different. It looks fresher. And that was the thing, is WWE was stagnating. As much as Vince always wanted to hold on and say, like, I know what I'm doing. I know what's best. And he did for a very long time. But it was stagnant. It was getting stagnant. So I'm glad that he's moved on and he can now allegedly shit on people's heads whenever he wants to. And that is fine. I said allegedly.
The only thing I will say, and this is a rumor I just saw, on Twitter and Facebook, Triple H came out and flat out said that there's no time limit on these shows. They could go 3 hours.
Yes, he said it can be anywhere from 2 to 3. He says it's sometimes you don't have enough to fill up that whole time, and you don't want to seem like you're dragging, but sometimes you want to be able to tell your story.
Yeah.
So it'll go over a little bit. So it's kind of going to be like a little bit of old school how it used to be on USA when they had the ability to run. They were able to go and run over a lot. That stopped, I want to say, like 10 years ago. And then especially when it went to the 3 hours, it was always a hard out.
The rumor is the new Lucha Libre that was going to be teaming up with Rey Mysterio was supposed to show that night. But because of Rock and Cena going a little bit longer than they were supposed to, they had to cut that match out, and that's going to be next Monday night.
Maybe, I don't know.
I was a little disappointed with that. Other than that, that's like,
and that's me. Because you still run a show. Like, here's the thing: just because they do have the extra time doesn't mean you always want to use it.
Yeah.
So Riley Leonard's got the helmet on, so it looks like he will be coming back into play. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe it knocks some sense into him. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, and Jelly. All quarterbacks have the green dot on their helmets, even the backups.
Yeah, if you're quarterback, if you're in a position that has that, yes.
Okay.
Only one person on the field can have it at a time on the playing field, but and that's going to be another touchback to the 25-yard line. By the way, a question for the chat there, and anybody watching, by the way, and if you're watching, chat is open. Come on in, say hi, say hello, say how you're doing. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're not already. What do you think of the new graphics? What do you think? I spent some time working on it. To say that it was inspired by the ESPN college football playoff graphics would be a bit of a misnomer, as I basically almost stole the fucking thing. But
yeah, but yours look better.
I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks kind of good. If we're going to be honest with each other, I think it looks pretty cool. But I just want to get everybody else's thoughts. How do they like it? How does it look compared to the ones from before? And let me know what you think. 1st and 10 for the Irish from the 25-yard line. Leonard takes the snap, and it's going to be a flag and a false start. That's not the way you want to start. That is not the way you want to start with a false start. I agree, Marcus. I agree. I have the same look on my face right now. Notre Dame 3 penalties for 16 yards. Penn State 2 for 10. Here we go. Handoff draw play for Notre Dame, and that's going to be a gain of about 5 yards. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Irish. This is Notre Dame's first time trailing in the second half since their loss to Northern Illinois. Don't like that fucking stat.
I was thinking that.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Again, another draw play. And again, that's going to be close. Where did his ass cheeks fall? They're going to say about 6 inches short. Nope, they're saying first down. They're moving the sticks. 1st and 10, Notre Dame. Pecan in the chat. Of course, our leader in the clubhouse when it comes to our donations, $15. If you want to help us out, link is in the top of the chat. Love with a run, and that's going to be close to another first down for the Fighting Irish. Hamster says, make the graphics bigger, maybe. Oh, okay. I had made them smaller because I thought they might have been too big before. So, that's something I might look into. Because I do forget, some people watch this on phones, so it is a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I'm used to watching YouTube on a television, though, because it's how I watch most of my shit nowadays. 2nd and 1 coming up here. Hand off, and that's going to be right at the first down marker. First down, Notre Dame. 13-18 remaining here in the third quarter as we've just started here in the second half.
Keep doing the same thing.
So from the 45-yard line, Riley Leonard is in shotgun, empty backfield. He takes the snap, back, looks, throws, deep ball, caught! Down to the 20-yard line, first down, Notre Dame.
Nice pass.
Big play, great pass, great catch. So Notre Dame down at actually the 19-yard line is where they're marked. Inside the red zone. 12-20, 12-19, 12-18 remaining here in the third quarter. Riley Leonard takes the snap, hands it off to Price. Price has got a big hole to the 10, to the 5, down at the 4. First and goal, Notre Dame.
There you go. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Gotta crack my neck there for a second.
I thought you were whipping your hair back and forth.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. Riley Leonard in shotgun. He takes a snap. He's going to run it himself. And he is going to get a yard. And he's getting pushed. Did he get in? No, they're going to smart. They're going to say forward progress was down at the 4.
So you let him get beat up even more for 3 more yards. And then say, no.
And then say, no, I don't know. I don't know when I heard the whistle.
I heard the whistle when he hit the ground.
So if this is what I mean, if they blew the whistle, like when was the whistle? When was the end of the play? Again, because I don't have sound on here, so.
Like, don't force the Leonard runs. Like,
here we go. 10:51, 10:50 remaining. Riley Leonard is going to run it again, and this time it's a touchdown. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish get right back into the game and are an extra point away from tying it up.
Don't ever listen to me.
Hamster says I watch it on my phone, so it's little. I figured that's what I mean. Is like sometimes it depends on how and who's watching it and how you watch it. So I get it. I do get it. And that's what I mean. Well, that's why I like having the feedback with you, Hamster. Thank you so very much. But Notre Dame with a great opening drive here in the second half, as again they bring it to within an extra point. As Notre Dame now lines up here. Snap, hold, kick, up, good. Jeter gets the extra point, and it is 10-10, all tied up here in the Orange Bowl. And just like that, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Penn State Nittany Lions are back even. ELS in the chat says, touchdown, Fighting Irish. And indeed, the Fighting Irish with a great opening drive. That's a great way to answer. That's a great way to come back after getting that 3 points at the end of the first half. Getting that and getting right back into the game. That's what you want to see. Now it's time to see what Notre Dame's defense can do against the Penn State offense and see if they made any advancements. Pecan says, make Taylor Swift bigger, then we good. Pecan's a man after my own heart. He knows. He knows.
You can make it bigger and put it over my face.
I would love to put Taylor Swift over my face. Trust me. That is a dream. That's the dream, Jimbo. That is the dream. One day, hopefully. Thank God Jackie can't hear me. But
oh, she heard you. Trust me.
No, she's too busy watching. I think Only Murders reruns over there, so she can't really hear. So, but
Only Murders in the building.
Yes, ABC I think runs the. Yeah. I love that show. It's a great show. It's a really good show.
Did you see the season 4?
I've seen it. I've watched all the seasons. We've watched all the seasons. Yeah, so I'm all caught up, and plus Selena Gomez.
Damn right.
Here's the thing: Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, very good friends. Did you ever see the picture of them licking the bomb pop together?
Is that where that came from?
Yeah, buddy.
I watched the other night. It was a rerun of Whose Line Is It Anyways, and they did a skit with that, and I was like,
well, no, that's okay. Well, no, because that can't be that because that only happened this past summer, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So no, but that's yeah.
So maybe that was something different. But
yeah. No, that was a very recent. That happened. I think the 4th of July weekend is when those came out. So
We'll leave it at that.
Yep. Pecan knows what I'm talking about. Pecan knows what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you what though, like Selena, Steve Martin, and Martin Short.
Oh yeah, they fucking yeah.
They are probably one of the best triple combos, whatever you want to call them, that we've seen in a long time. Even off screen.
Yeah, no, they were. It is a great show, and I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case today.
Oof. Yeah, yours is a worse loss than mine.
Again, the Devils kind of been in a bit of a slump lately. I don't like it, and it was 2-2 for most of the game. We lost it right there at the end, unfortunately. But
for the people that don't know who they played, who they lose to?
They lost to the Cross River rivals, the New York Rangers, unfortunately, who are a giant pile of dog shit this year.
Who's a bigger pile of dog shit, Giants or the Rangers?
Ooh, it's close.
I was going to say
for this season, it's definitely close.
Yeah.
And I think it might be worse for the Rangers because there were expectations going into this season, especially how they've gone the last couple of years, and for them to have fallen as flat as they have and have basically a mutiny on their hands there, like it's not a great time to be a New York Ranger fan. Penn State's going to return this kickoff to the 21-yard line, and that's where they're going to start their first drive of the second half.
I got to say, like, and this is for any college football team, any NFL team, any kick returner, it's got to be a psycho. Yeah,
that's history. That's throughout history.
No, I know, but I mean, like you just saw there, like he just put his head down, and I'm going into 5 guys and hoping I live.
I knew a couple girls like that. True Howler.
See, that's why we make a good team. I set you up.
5 of 13 for 53 yards tonight. It's going to be a handoff, and that's going to be a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Nittany Lions. Again, Katron Allen was the back with the run. ELS says the Devils game did go into OT, so. At least we got a point. I'll say that. At least the Devils got a point out of it. Drew Aller takes a snap on 2nd and 8, throws to his tight end again. Penn State seems to be a master of that. Catch it with your back to the defense and then use your leg power to get 2 or 3 more fucking yards. So with that, it's going to be 3rd and 2.
That's when you need a second guy to come flying in and just sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Make them rethink about going back.
Sweep the leg! Get him a body bag! So now 3rd and 2 for the Nittany Lions. Tyler Warren there. Finished 7th in the Heisman Trophy voting. Hand off, and that's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 2. Does Penn State want to go for it this deep inside their own territory? It would be ballsy. This would be Dan Campbell ballsy here.
Yeah. Even Dan Campbell might second guess himself.
Pecan says, "Hey, Katie." I don't know who he's talking to.
I think it was the sideline reporter.
Oh, Katie George. Yes. Oh, yeah. No. All right. Yeah. Penn State is going to go the safe route, and they are going to punt it. Maybe. Watch out for the fake. And they do kick it. And that's going to be fair caught at the 30-yard line. So Notre Dame will take over at the 30 on their second drive of the second half. Woo! Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King. The fellow in that box over there is Jimbo. He's your very good friend, Jimbo. We are Stay Tuned Sports. Thank you so very much. Pecan, yes, indeed. Honestly, I now know who you're talking about, and I am, yes. I will put this question to Pecan. Katie or Molly? The two who are working this game. Katie or Molly? I know that's like a misogynistic thing to say while I'm asking people to go ahead and hit like and subscribe, but
I will I'll give you credit. You've gone 2 hours and 15 minutes without being
That's not true. I just made a comment about having Taylor Swift on my face. So
okay.
let's be
2 hours.
honest.
You went 2 hours.
Thank you so much for joining us here at Stay Tuned Sports, where we talk about sports, the Giants sucking, and every now and then Taylor Swift. If you like what you're watching, which why would you? But if you do, if you're a psychopath like us, go ahead, hit that like button. Helps us out tremendously. And if you're watching it and not subscribed yet, please, please, I beg of ye, I beg of thee, I beg ye please with these. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, it helps us out, gets closer to monetization, helps us with the algorithm, helps all that other stuff. And it would be a really nifty thing to do. So thank you so very much for all your help. And if you want to help us out a little bit more, those are two things you could do for absolutely free. If you do want to get a little skin in the game, as it were, we do have a link for our donation station and our merch store in the top of the chat, which is, by the way, wide open. If you want to come in, say hi, say hello, say how you're doing. Chat is open. And also we have it in the description below this video, so you can go ahead and find those links in either spot. And if you want to help us out, you can help us out. Right now, Pecan is a leader in the clubhouse with $15 donated. If you want to get your name in the ticker, you go ahead and you just donate a little bit more. And you'll have your name in the ticker over at Pecan. He's been in there for 3 months, 4 months almost now. He's been in there for quite a fucking while. Again, anytime you want to beat the champ, he's there. Pecan, by the way, he says Katie George over Molly McGrath. I honestly, that's a coin flip for me. It really is. They are both fine, outstanding journalists. And I don't think either one of them are like Taylor Joy. So, and how she got to where she got. Or Joy Taylor. Is it Taylor Joy or Joy Taylor? I forget.
Joy Taylor.
It's Joy Taylor? Okay, Taylor Joy.
For a second.
Well, she did give a lot of Taylor Joy. She's, she set back female journalism about fucking 30 years, didn't she?
Yeah.
Women don't sleep their way to the top. Well, actually, first and 10.
The leak there.
It's so bad.
It is.
That's such a fucking mess there at Fox. But here we go from the 30-yard line. First and 10. Riley Leonard passes out of the backfield, and that's going to be a first down. Gain of 11. By Zahn there, I believe, with the carry or with the screen pass reception. And that's a first down for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Indeed, Jordan Faison was the receiver. Trips to the left coming up here for Riley Leonard. Play clock is at 15. He takes the snap. It's going to be another handoff. This is to Price. And Price is going to get 2 yards. Pushed back, but it'll be 2nd and 8 coming up for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. ELS, by the way, letting us know some scores here for hockey. Right now, Tampa Bay beating Boston 3-1. Colorado 3-1 over Minnesota. Toronto losing to Carolina 5-3. Anaheim losing 6-2 to the Blues. The Jackets 6-2 over Seattle. Buffalo 4-0 over Ottawa, and Pittsburgh 5-3 over the Oilers. Riley Leonard in shotgun, takes the snap here. Hands off. This is to Price again. He tries to bounce it out to the left and loses 2 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 10 coming up for the Irish. Gained 2 yards, lost 2 yards. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. We come together because opposites attract. 7:02, 7:01, and 7 minutes now remaining here in the third quarter. Notre Dame with the ball on the 41-yard line. They need to get to the 49 of Penn State for a first down. Riley Leonard back, steps up, throws, bobbled, incomplete. 4th and 10, Notre Dame has to punt.
I was going to say, if they could get like a 3rd and 2 there, or 4th and 2 there.
If you got close, you got towards midfield there. If you got it to like the 50 and you're looking at a 4th and 1, maybe. But 4th and 10 is not the time to do it. Abdullah getting an absolute forearm to the face. No call. I'll say that. That's something. Notre Dame, rugby punt, kicks it. It is away. Oh! Blown the fuck up! Right at the 15-yard line.
God.
Holy shit.
God damn.
Oh!
Timing. God damn.
Boom!
And you know what? I gotta give number 7 credit, holding on to that fucking
I
ball.
was gonna say, dude, that's kudos.
Yeah.
What a fucking hit! My God. But Penn State gets it at the 15. Wow. Notre Dame finally showing a bit of that physicality. It looked like it was kind of lacking there in the first half. Getting a little bit more rough around the edges there, which is good.
Since we're at a commercial, I'm gonna take a quick shot.
Okay, go right ahead. Do that. Let's see here. We'll go through some of the other scores here. By the way, that ELS is helping us out within the chat, our boy ELS. By the way, if you want to go help our boy out, go to his channel, ELS Train Tour 501. Go check him out. Are you over the 1,000 yet, ELS, or are we close? We'll see about that. And if not, go visit my man's channel, hit the like, hit the subscribe, get him over 1,000. If not, just add to the 1,000. Why not? But we have NBA scores here. Portland lost to Dallas 112-109. Houston is right now leading over Memphis 83-79. Phoenix 48. Atlanta 41. Utah 29. Miami 27. That game obviously just started. Minnesota 104. Orlando 89. Toronto 126. Cleveland 132 with the win there. And Golden State Warriors 107. The Detroit Pistons 104. There's more NBA scores here. I will get to those in a minute. ELS says he's got 5 to go. We got the link is in the chat. Go give my boy ELS a couple likes, a couple subscribes, and get my man over 1,000. He's got his link down there in the chat. Chat is open. While you're there, you can also check the links at the top of the chat, which is where we have our donation station and merch store. If you like anything you like, if you have any ideas for the merch store, you can let us know. And any donations will be appreciated, whether it's 1 cent, 5 cents, $5, $50. If it's $50, you might be able to see my erection on the screen. I'll be honest with you. It would be that large. But whatever you want to donate, anything is appreciated. Thank you so very much. And that will help us out, again, tremendously. Also, just to let you know, for free, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. That helps us out tremendously as well. And you can do that absolutely for free. As we see OB the Orange doing some shit with some teachers or something down in Florida, digging sand, whatever he does. So here we are. We are back. Penn State at the 15-yard line. 6:32 remaining here in the third quarter. Warren in motion. Aller takes the snap. He's getting rushed, throws. It's going to be complete to Warren, and that's going to be a huge gain up to the 37-yard line. First down, Penn State. Penn State going to be using the one weapon they have there in Warren. It's going to be a quick handoff. They're trying to go up tempo here, and they gain 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 7.
And this is what they did halfway through the second quarter and started to get some momentum going.
So we'll see here what the Irish defense can do. Again, a little bit of holding there. No call, and Aller's going to get sacked or gets right back to the line of scrimmage, but so it might not count as a sack. But it looks like he might have been sacked. 3rd and 7. Penn State taking a little bit of time now, huddling up, calling a play. 5:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Penn State 2 for 8 on third down, averaging 5 yards. This one is 7. Trips to the right for Aller. Takes the snap. Looks back, and he's going to get sacked. No, he pulls away. Nope, now he gets sacked. Jesus Christ. Can somebody get him on the fucking ground?
Jesus. God damn, you want to kill the quarterback? Blow the fucking whistle.
God damn it. I don't care about that. Just get the fucking guy on the ground. Notre Dame needs to get him on the ground.
I understand that.
I don't care. I don't care. Listen, no, if I'm the official, I'm going to give the quarterback every opportunity. If I'm a Notre Dame player, stop letting this guy get away. Drag his ass on the ground. What is wrong with you? 4th and 15. Penn State going to have to punt, and away it goes. Caught, and it's going to be returned by Notre Dame. Not very far, but enough. Gets it out to the 29-yard line, and that's where Notre Dame is going to start.
Can I just point out that we got a big third down stop there, and me and you are arguing over it?
Yeah, I know. We got a big town, and you're like, why is the ref blowing a whistle? I don't care if he's blowing a whistle. Get him to the fucking ground. Reminds me of Major League with the fucking guys in the outfield. It's too far. It was too far. No, it was too high. Not too far, too high. Who gives a fuck? It's gone.
I actually saw a clip. I'm pretty sure it was the first Major League when the coach got hired and he was working in the auto shop.
Right.
And the owner called him and said, "Hey, what do you think about being the manager of the Cleveland Indians?" I don't know. Let me get back to you. I got Brian on the other side, other line for tires. Bye.
That is such a great movie and such an underrated movie. It's definitely one you should.
They definitely shouldn't have done the minor league one though. They should have.
I'll tell you what. I actually don't mind the fucking Scott Bakula one. I don't. The Salt Lake Bees one. I actually don't mind it.
And I don't know if you have notifications on for Discord, but thank you, Pecan, for joining our Discord channel.
I heard that. I wasn't sure if that was yours or mine.
Yeah.
But very much thank you, Pecan. Again, our Discord is fucking dead. We really don't have anybody in there, but we need more people to make it lively. And because, again, Jimbo doesn't know what he's doing when it's Discord. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to Discord. Like, I'm good at joining Discords and adding my 2 cents, but running one, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it's good to have some people just join in. And hey, listen, go in there, fuck around, join up, do whatever you want to do. Again, we don't have that big of a community yet, So maybe we shouldn't have even started a Discord at this point without not having people to join a Discord. But we did, we jumped the gun on a lot of shit here. So, but it is what it is,
You don't know unless you try.
That's true. That is true. And now we know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. So we know. Looking here at a Prevagen commercial on my end. No idea what's going on.
I got Panera.
Boy, fucking overrated, overpriced shit. I used to like Panera, man. No more.
Overpriced, yes, but it's decent. Like I wouldn't go there once a week.
No, it's the same thing with a lot of these places. Like, here's the thing, like fucking fast food, like fucking McDonald's now, a quarter pounder costs almost as much as a Five Guys burger does. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. 1st and 10, 4:26 remaining here in the third quarter. Notre Dame with the ball at the 28-yard line. Riley Leonard is in shotgun. And in motion. Play clock is at 11 and a snap is away. Riley Leonard throws. It's going to be caught by the tight end, and that's going to be a gain of 9 yards.
Took a little bit of a hit there.
I was going to say, he does a little head shake. He's asking to be off the field now. Looks like he took a little bit of a... It looked like he fell weird, But either way, 2nd and 1. Mitchell Evans, 5 receptions for 58 yards in this game. Play clock is at 14, 13, 12. Riley Leonard calling out a new play here. Play clock is at 7. Play clock is at 6. We are at 5 now. A snap. Riley Leonard pulls it down himself, and he is not going to get the first down. 3rd and half a yard. We got some pushing. We got some shoving. .323 remaining.
If Love is in there, I'd go to Love.
Let's take a look here. Let's see.
Number 4.
It is 3rd and 1. 3:17. The officials they're going to measure here.
I was going to say, I'd call for a measurement. That's close. That's close enough to try it.
No. I mean, again, the yellow line is not official. That's yellow line is not official. So we'll see. It could be by a nose. Let's see. Nope, it is about 6 inches. 3rd and literally inches. 3rd and a healthy average male penis to go for Notre Dame.
I miss those days they used to put that up there, like 3rd and inches, 2nd.
They do still. Like again, they have 3rd and 1 there, but I saw it the other day. They did have 3rd and inches up there. They do put inches. They'll put 3rd and IN, or they'll do the full inches one way or the other. I think like CBS and Fox and people do that. So
yeah.
Play clock is at 15, 3:06, 3:05, 3:04 remaining here. Play clock is at 8. Riley Leonard in shotgun. Man in motion. Play clock is at 3. Riley Leonard, first down.
Good job. Good job.
So Notre Dame moves the chains. The official says, indeed, first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
2:14, 2:13, 2:12 remaining. Sorry, I went silent there for a second. I just kind of zoned out there. Riley Leonard back, looks, pulls it down. He's sacked in the backfield. Loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 12 upcoming. Average looking Penn State fan there. Those guys, they're famous. They've been going to the games forever. Those guys in the mask. 2nd and 12, 1:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We are Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King. That is Jimbo. We're watching along here with the college football semifinal here at the Orange Bowl. Notre Dame, Fighting Irish, Penn State, Nittany Lions. Riley Leonard in the backfield. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. A gain of about 3 yards. And it's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Fighting Irish with 1:22, 1:21, and 1:20 remaining. Notre Dame really needs to get a first down here. They got to get to the 48-yard line, 48, 49. 48 and a half yard line.
Yeah. And number 11 is out of the game right now.
I did see he is on the sidelines. So Riley Leonard back, steps up, throws, caught!
Yes!
First down! Notre Dame, what a catch. He had to go up there. He climbed the ladder, and he came down with that pass. Unbelievable catch. Jaden Greathouse, that was indeed great. Greathouse, fantastic catch. And Notre Dame has the first down now at the 43-yard line of Penn State. Riley Leonard back. Cannot find anybody open. He's going to pull it down and run it himself. Gets to the 38-yard line out of bounds. 25 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, kind of got a forearm on a helmet there. And still, Greathouse was able to come down with the catch. 2nd and 5 upcoming here. Notre Dame's got to get to the 33-yard line for a first down. Going to be a handoff here to Love. Love is going to get down. It's going to be 3rd and 2. from the 35-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. That was a very quick third quarter.
Yeah, it was.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Orange Bowl here. We are in the college football playoff semifinal, and the third quarter just ended. So you know what that means. Get the fours up. We are in the fourth quarter. We are here with you all 4 quarters. It's good. I'll tell you what. It's the game we expected.
It definitely is.
It's the game that everybody was saying this was going to be the type of game it was going to be. It was going to be close, hard-hitting, defensive, all this. Like, this has been the game, I think, that the pundits got something right. Hey, good job, talking heads. You finally got something fucking right. But yeah, I think this is 100% the way everybody called it, and it seems like that's definitely where this game is. So, boy, Jimbo, he's got his drink there. He did a shot. This is the very last of my Jägermeister. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But here we are. You know, we're here. We're doing it.
I get another drink real quick. Well, second here. I only got a little.
Well, listen. We're still on the air. Don't get sloppy.
No, I'm not. It's fourth quarter, so if you stuck around this long, keep sticking around.
Hamster, that's a lot of words for just putting the 4s up. How about you just put the 4 up? How about that? Okay, Hamster, how about you just put the 4 up? How about that? Why'd you do that?
I'm telling you, he's our Stay Tuned Sports villain.
He's at this point he's kind of a mascot. We're gonna be honest with you. I love Hamster. I really do.
That's what I was going with. Maybe that's what I was going with. He's the mascot you want a Buddy Ryan sometimes.
Listen, I would rather nobody else in the chat. The crew that we have right now, this starter crew, this beginner crew, these are the guys that have been with us now through this first season, through the early part when we were figuring stuff out, when we're trying to do all this stuff, through the disappearance for 2 weeks where we just didn't show the fuck up, through now, like the crew that we have now, these guys, Pecan, Hamster, obviously ELS, Crafty, Flocka, when he comes in here. He came in here yesterday. He was in there. Like this crew, this people that we have, and I know I'm missing a few of them out there, and I do apologize. I love every single one of these guys. These guys have been with us now from basically the jump, and they've stayed with us. And again, we've had some people in here that stayed with us from the Tom Grossi raid. From that, I believe that was week 2, week 3 or something. We had the Tom Grossi raid, which was cool. And we actually have people staying here from that. So I'm very grateful for the guys and people that we have in here, including Hamster, including everybody else. You know, and Pecan and ELS, and again, like I said, everybody that we had mentioned. So here we go, 3rd and 2. Notre Dame handoff, sweep out to the right, and it's got to the 30, down to the 20, down to the 16-yard line. First down, Thomas with the end around there on the 3rd and 2. Gets a massive gain. And Notre Dame right now at the 16-yard line.
Nice play.
Very good play. Riley Leonard in shotgun. 14:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We've just started the fourth quarter. Leonard takes the snap. Back. Looks. He throws towards the end zone. Incomplete, but there's a flag down.
Good job. And good read by Leonard there. Only saw one safety there. You got to go deep. So is this going to be a half the distance, or will this be a 15?
They're at the 15, so it's going to be half the. Anything inside the 20 that's 15 yards is half the distance. Pass interference on Penn State. And indeed, he did hold. I mean, he kind of saw it. He held his arm.
Yeah.
And he still almost was able to come up with the catch. Faison was the intended receiver.
Man. Like
So
an inch or two more, he would have had that.
first and goal here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They called that. They said a full 15, I guess, down at the 2. Maybe they called it a spot foul from there. I guess I don't know. Riley Leonard in shotgun, hands it off, keeps his balance.
Push.
Gets up, he gets in, touchdown, Notre Dame! What an effort from Love, Jeremiah Love, with maybe the hardest 2-yard run you ever saw, and by hardest I mean he was hard. He was gay porn hard on that run. If you've never watched Goon, by the way, great movie, but my God.
Pretty sure I broke this finger because my ceiling's only like 2 foot. I just went, Jesus.
Oh my God. That is the definition of would not be denied.
That's a Marshawn Lynch run right there.
That was a bit of a beast mode. I will say that.
Yeah.
Extra point coming up here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Kick is up, and it is good. 17-10. The Fighting Irish have their first lead of the game.
Man.
You figure, he kept his balance there, and then it's like, they got him. Okay, so it's only going to be a yard. And it's like, he's really down. And then, nope, he struck. Motherfucker literally would not be denied. He said, not a chance. Look at him. Full extension, making sure the knees weren't down. Ball crossed. Kept control of the ball. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely. Look at Marcus Freeman going nuts on the sidelines. Every Notre Dame Irish fan right now has got to be losing his mind over that play. What an incredible run by Jeremiah Love.
The thing to focus on there too is that first hit he spun out of on that bad knee.
Yes.
Extended with pushing off with that bad knee.
He kept his balance on that first one. Then he gets hit, and you're like, he's getting pushed back, and then a second Penn State player comes in. You're like, okay, only about a yard gain, but at least it's not a loss or anything like that. And then says, whoop, nope, full extension. Like I beat the shit out of my chest. Ow. I'm gonna have a giant fucking cross bruise on my chest because Jeremiah Love, he's hard. Yeah, I'm like, I'm a bitch. I can't do that. That hurts my titties.
Was it a Gunther chop?
Oh no, hamster! Don't do that. Oh no. Hamster in the chat says, my gummy's kicking in, and I was typing my grandmother what I was supposed to be typing in this chat. You never want to type a family member what you type into this chat. That's never a good idea. No. Penn State is getting the ball here. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Drew Aller, play action, steps back, looks, throws, deep down the field, gets it to his tight end, Warren, and he gets it to about the 50-yard line, halfway down. Oh, no. Warren's down. Oh, no.
I'm not cheering, but...
No, I don't care. I don't want to see that. I want to play best on best. Always do. But he had a bit of a stumble there. He got hit. It could be a concussion. His head kind of hit off the ground. Same thing that happened to Riley Leonard there a bit. Yeah. Oh, no.
Like he had a little hit there, but...
just the falling down out of bounds. And that's what always does it. When you saw what Tua, every time you see a player like that, when it's the falling backwards and the fucking head just smacking off the turf. And
they're not taking his helmet, so that might be a good sign.
He's going to be walking back. They're going to take him to the tent.
Yeah.
But my God. Okay, now at the Notre Dame 48-yard line after that pass. A pitch out and to the line of scrimmage and no further. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Penn State Nittany Lions. So we will get an update to you about Warren as soon as we have one. Again, they're going to say 2nd and 9. I don't know how that's 2nd and 9, but
This is where Notre Dame's defense got clamped down and get them off the field.
Well, let's see here. 13:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a run by Drew Aller, and he's going to get very close to the first down. He's going to be about 6 inches short. Wow, they're giving him a great spot. Wow. I don't think that was a first down. First of all, they gave him an extra half a yard.
Yeah, like where he
was down well before that.
Wow. I mean, I know the line is unofficial, but he was short of that line.
He was short of the. He was, yeah. That's. I don't know about that. But they give him the first down, and the play is official now because they have the next one. That's going to be caught down to the 18-yard line now for Penn State. 1st and 10.
Come on, boys. Let's hold him here. Let's stop him here. He's coming back in. 44.
Khalil Dinkins was the receiver on that one, their other tight end. Warren back in the game, apparently cleared. We'll see. This is going to be a handoff. Holding! There's got to be a holding call there. No flag. No flag on an obvious hold. And that's going to be close to another Penn State first down. Oh, my God!
That was worse than the pass interference call against Notre Dame earlier in the game.
That's unbelievable. Wow. And they say first down. So 1st and goal. Another generous first down mark here. 1st and goal from the 8 for Penn State. Trips to the right for Aller. It's going to be a handoff and a gain of a yard. 2nd and goal. That holding calls. How do you not call that?
Like if it was just a little bit, maybe.
Like if if it's kind of like he's got an arm around him or something, it's like, all right, it's ticky. He's grabbing the fucking shirt off him. Like what the fuck? Like you can't get more holding than that. 2nd and goal. Drew Aller in shotgun. It's going to be another handoff. And a bit of a counter. Touchdown. Penn State, they answer right back.
Shit. All right, we just got to answer right back and get 7. Put the pressure right back on them.
So that's just, again, there were a couple, and again, I'll say this, the officiating most of this game has been good.
Yes.
That drive, there were a couple of spots that I thought were iffy, and how you don't throw a flag on that holding call, I will not understand. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. It is all tied up again, 17-17. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Penn State Nittany Lions here in the College Football Playoff semifinal at the Capital One Orange Bowl. Again, this is Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King. That is your good friend Jimbo right over there. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to help us out at all for free, it's an easy way to do that. You go ahead and hit that like button. Helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you're watching and are not subscribed yet, smack that subscribe button. Helps us out tremendously. Thank you so very much. What else was I going to say? I think I was going to pimp the donation station, which you can find in the chat. By the way, chat's open. Come in, say hi, say hello, say how you doing, introduce yourself to everybody. They would be, nice to hear from you. If you want to say what's up, your thoughts on the game, Penn State, Notre Dame, neutral, whichever one, however you're looking at it. How do you think this game's going? How do you feel about this game? How do you feel about tomorrow's game? Ohio State, Texas, there at the Cotton Bowl. That's going to be a big one as well. Plus, we got a full slate of NFL playoff games coming up this weekend. So much happening. It's fun time. So again, chat's open. Come in, say hi, say hello, say how you doing. In the top of the chat, we have a link for our donation station and for our merch store. If you want to go in there, say hi, say hello, say how you doing. Donate a little bit of money so I'm not so poor. That would be great. Thank you so very much. Although it goes right to Jimbo's account, so it's not. I don't even really see the money, but
I'd send it to you if you know for something.
I don't know. I might have to. I might set up my own and just be like, I might have a poor king fund. You know,
There you go.
United King Pizza Fund.
But speaking of the merch store, you're always saying, you know, if the fans out there have a idea or what, you know,
Very
put it in the chat. I'm going to throw this out there.
All right.
With the NFL season coming to an end within the next month or so,
Yes.
do some like hockey hoodies, NHL hoodies.
Yeah, no, I could absolutely do some of those. I could absolutely get some of that going. So that might be the next thing there. Get some of that going now that we're kind of falling out of football season, going into more of the hockey, basketball, baseball season. Baseball's not great, but hey, listen, if somebody buys a hoodie with baseball on it, I'll do it. I'm not averse to any of that. I'll tell you that. Hampshire says, after all, I've had one McRib the entire year. That's all I've had. And then by year, I mean even last year. I'm not like making a new thing. Like I think I had in early December. I think like the second week they were out, I had one. That's it. Yeah. That's the only time I had a McRib. So I only had one McRib this year, in this cycle of the McRibs. So Penn State getting ready to kick off after their touchdown drive. 10:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And the kick is away. And that's going to be out of the end zone again. Notre Dame will get the ball at the 25-yard line.
I mean, I don't know if this is their Penn State's game plan, just kick it out of the back of the end zone. But I just find it funny. Ever since last week, the 98-yard kickoff.
They're not fucking with it. They're saying launch that fucker out of the back of the end zone, which is fine. You're giving up the ball at the 25, but you'd rather do that than have something that could be dynamic against you. You want to, is it likely? No, but why take the chance if you don't have to? And that's probably Penn State's thinking. So Riley Leonard here from the 25, 10:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 in shotgun, takes the snap, back, looks, steps up, throws, intercepted.
That's game.
Let's not say that. It's just a bad throw. That's just a bad throw.
Son of a bitch.
Bad throw by Riley Leonard, and that is an interception for Penn State as they are now set up in fantastic field position. I mean, they're down at the 38, 39-yard line. So now Notre Dame's defense, which just got ran all over here. That is the second interception of the game for Riley Leonard. Second turnover. Notre Dame usually is good at getting the turnovers. They are now 0 for 2. They have no turnovers. They've given up the ball twice from the 39-yard line. Drew Aller in shotgun. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 4.5 yards, maybe 5. Although the refs might mark him as 8, so we'll see. 10:02, 10:01, 10 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Second and 5 coming up here. They did give him the extra yardage there. 2nd and 5 coming up here for Penn State.
Come on, defense. You got this. You got this.
Snap to Aller. Aller has time. Throws. Incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Clock stop. 9:33.
Pay attention to number 44. Wherever he is, you cover his ass.
ELS, I wouldn't trust ML football if they told me the sky was blue. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Drew Aller again is shotgun. Again, there is trips out to the left for Aller. He's going to pull it down and run it himself. And he's going to get the first down. And more. Down to about the 25-yard line. Notre Dame had everybody covered. They didn't cover the quarterback sneak.
I mean, that's the right call defensively because he hasn't ran all game, so.
He's had a couple. But
shit.
It was a good pickup by the running back, opened up the lane there. Like, that was just a good play. Good play. Now from the 24-yard line. Drew Aller steps back. All day to throw. Rainbow shot. Incomplete. Almost picked off. Oh, it was picked off.
Picked it off.
There's a flag. What's the flag?
They're going to call pass interference because he didn't turn his head around.
This can't be. Come on.
That's bullshit.
Nope. Penn State's. Let's see.
A little bump. It's a fucking little bump. So now all of a sudden the refs want to be involved.
Now it's 1st and goal for Penn State. From the 9-yard line.
Now we're going to balls thrown on the field.
Rightfully so. I'm going to say that. Rightfully so. If you're going to make those kind of calls, you deserve the consequences for the officials. That was the same in the Texas game. Like when the Texas fans started throwing the balls on the field, when they reversed calls like 5 times, like that was what it was. So Notre Dame got a turnover, and it got immediately called back on a pass interference that was iffy at best. Here's a handoff here, and that's going to be a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and goal.
Come on, defense. Just clamp down and hold them to a field goal. Fucking hate that, man. Like,
no, you've been letting them play all game, and that you're going to call. And not only that, but you didn't call the holding on the last drive against Notre Dame with the massive hold against the defensive player. But you're going to call, like... Second and goal. Drew Aller, hands off here. That's going to be a touchdown for Penn State.
Fuck out of here. They got to figure out this officiating. Like, not just this game, not just the Georgia game. It happened during the regular season.
It's happened all over. Like, that's what I mean. That's a bad call. That's a bad call.
Like, have someone up in the booth chime down, say, no, pick up that flag. You guys haven't been calling that all game. Bring it back to our, turn over there in the end zone. It's total bullshit.
Barstool Sports, pass interference, ? Darius Butler says that's a terrible call. Pat McAfee says that's a terrible call.
He didn't even touch him. The only part of the Penn State player's body he touched was his left arm. I thought maybe he touched him, his upper torso or whatever. But it's fucking bad.
Yeah, there's not too many people on Twitter that agree with that call. So, but extra point was good, right?
Yeah.
I was checking things. So it's 24-17. Penn State with a 7-point lead on Notre Dame here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I mean, we still got 7 minutes, 55 seconds left.
Josh says officiating is a problem in a lot of sports. It's definitely on the rise. I don't agree with you on that. I mean, I don't disagree with you on that one. I do agree. By the way, the report from ML Football, which again I would take with a giant chunk of fucking salt, is that the San Francisco 49ers are allegedly looking to sign Brock Purdy to a 5-year, $290 million contract this offseason with $180 million guaranteed.
I don't.
Could be. It could be. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's for that length or that amount or whatever it is. I just don't trust anything ML Football says. So, yeah, I trust them about as much as I trust Dov Kleiman. So,
The only time I trust them is when they say per Adam Schefter, per Ian.
if it's something that's already been reported, and this is apparently just saying source says. So, everybody who's doing the Pat McAfee on the field call there apparently say Boston Connor, Darius Butler, Pat McAfee himself, everybody saying it was a shite call.
Yeah.
Bad call. Again, Barstool saying bad call. Like, again, I just... Not
Terrible.
great. Not great.
And the thing is, if that was like in the first quarter, even the second.
No,
quarter,
like, here's the thing. If you're calling it that way, fine. But
Yeah.
you've got a lot of these guys go. And, like, even the one in the first quarter, yes, I understand they called holding on him because it was holding. He held him. Like, that was clear. I had no problem with that. I even said, I was like, fuck, he fucking held him. Like, it's upsetting. You don't want that, but he held him. That was a bad call. It just was a bad call. But again, it doesn't happen if Islander doesn't throw the pick either. So, but we'll see what happens here. I knew it. As soon as I saw him back there bouncing around, I knew they were going to return it. Loses his step, gets down to the 19-yard line. So,
I mean, he only loses 5 yards, but I'm okay with that. I mean,
not great. I understand why you did it, and maybe you're like, hey, listen, give us a spark if you can. But but we'll see here now. And again, Riley? What are you throwing it? That's such a shit call.
And it's almost like after that flag, defense kind of like not gave up, but just didn't care.
No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think you stopped caring. But here we go. 1st and 10, 7:49 remaining. Notre Dame down a touchdown on their own 19-yard line. Riley Leonard. Play clock just gets it off in time, and Price is going to get stopped 5 yards. 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15 coming up now, and it's not looking good. It is not looking good for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
They're panicking now.
You think so?
That return out of the end zone there.
Why is that? How is a run play panicking?
He changed that play at the line. He saw something and just got.
All right. Good throw. That's going to get to about a 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Irish after the play. 7:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 3, actually, they say. So I'll shut the fuck up.
Our starting offensive lineman is out.
Yeah, his ankle was fucked. We knew that.
Yeah.
So here we go. 3rd and 3. 6:53, 52, 51 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Riley Leonard in shotgun. Fakes the snap. Steps back. He's going to pull it down himself. Looks, no, throws. That's going to be caught. First down. Notre Dame. Gain of about 5 on the play. Riley Leonard kind of fooled everybody out with the run and then was able to complete a little jump pass for the first down. Jaden Greathouse with the reception.
There's good awareness from Riley to see that.
So here we go. First and 10 now. 6:09, 6:08, 6:07 remaining. From the 32. Riley Leonard takes the snap. Back. Looks. Throws. Complete. It's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7. We'll see what the official mark's going to be. The clock is still ticking. It is indeed 2nd and 4. Wait, is that just, I don't know what's going on here. The officials kind of have a stoppage there. They reset the play clock to 40 seconds. We see Riley Leonard's hot mom in the stands.
Come on, Riley.
So here we go. 2nd and 4 from the 38-yard line. It's a designed quarterback keeper run, and he gets it all the way down to the 45-yard line. First down, Notre Dame. And they might mark him a little short. It might be 44-yard line. Either way, first down.
Yeah.
Notre Dame sets up. It is indeed at the 44-yard line. But it is a Notre Dame first down. Leonard in shotgun. As usual, they set up, then they get the play in, then he calls the play. That's kind of a college football thing they do.
Yeah.
5-16, takes it. It's going to be a pitch out. A little hurdle for about 3 yards. They're going to mark it for only 2, though.
Had him for, what, like a 2-yard loss?
Yeah. So Love, again, with the bad knee and all, with a hurdle, showing that, hey, I can still do this shit with a brace. Eat my ass. Whoop! Look at that. Smell my fart. So with that 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Leonard takes the snap back, looks, throws. Wide open! 30, 25, 20, on ice, 10, 5, touchdown, Notre Dame!
I want to see that replay because that defender fell down.
Oh, he broke his ankles. And again, Jaden Greathouse with a 54-yard touchdown reception.
Greathouse. The Greathouse. He's going to be up top here.
Yeah, you see, once he gets it, and then he does a little shimmy, and watch, gets it, and then, whoop, on skates. Puts the man on skates. They're gonna have the Winter Classic there next year, but you got a little early look at what it looks like to have a guy on ice in Miami. And just like that, the Irish answer back. 4:38 remaining. Snap, hold, kick, up, and it is good. And we again have a tie game. Notre Dame 24, Penn State 24. 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. Oh boy, baby. Strapping.
Well, I will be right back to strap in because I got to go to the bathroom after that.
I was going to say, you might have just, yeah. And plus, you've had a couple shots, so you probably got to piss. So, oh my. This has been, if nothing else, an entertaining college football semifinal here at the Capital One Orange Bowl. Bad penalty calls, if you want to call it. Play up and down the field, hard hits, defenses, offensive. People just, it's been, you can't say you haven't been entertained. You can't say you haven't been entertained at all. Because this has been entertaining. No matter how you look at it, especially like if you're from a neutral standpoint, like wow, this has been a great game to watch. If you're either a Penn State fan or a Notre Dame fan, you're taking years off your life right now. So that is what it is. A competitive match, indeed it has been, Josh. A very competitive go of it between these two fine football clubs from the universities. By the way, this is Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King, the fellow that usually is over there, but it's right now pissing. That is your good friend Jimbo. Watching along here with the college football semifinal. If you like what you're watching, please, you can help us out in a couple different ways. Free, you can go ahead and hit that like button. Helps us out with the YouTube algorithm and the great old gods that do run the whole algorithm and YouTube in and of itself. Google in general. Also, if you want to help us out, get closer to monetization so I'm not such a broke loser, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Get us closer to that 500 mark. 500 is the key. Once we hit 500, we can be monetized, and then we'll put ads on here. And I don't know, do we get to choose the ads? I would, because... I definitely wouldn't want to have the whomper, or the Walmart ad with the fucking lady with the gap teeth and whatever. Those two can fucking eat shit. But
for our fans, I will make sure I put the BK melt.
No, I will. I'll never upload a video again in my life. I'll never do it.
you know what? Because I'm not sure how it works out. I'm not sure if it just. YouTube just automatically puts in.
They usually they'll try to match it up with what your channel is and what it does and what your programming is. So they see that we're sports stuff, so we'll probably get Dick's Sporting Goods and probably hymns, stuff.
But what I mean is you're during a video while you're bitching about the BK melts, will it cut off and just go right to a BK melt?
It might. If the algorithm hears us talking about it all the goddamn time, it'll be like, oh, well, and then must be what they do. The AI will jump in and be like, BK melts. So Hamster says, strap in or strap on. Either whatever entertains you, my friend. That'll be what it is. So here we go. Notre Dame, we're getting ready to kick the ball off here. 4:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. 24-24 is the score between Notre Dame and the Penn State Nittany Lions. And the kick is away. And that goes into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State will get it at the 25-yard line. As we take a look at Sean McDonough and Greg McElroy, who's calling the game there for ESPN. Pat McAfee is doing the alternate field pass broadcast on ESPN2. And we're doing this on here, so you can watch either one of them. You know what I actually like doing, believe it or not? What I used to like doing is I'd watch one of the people who called the game, like Tom Grossi or something. And if the game was on ESPN, they have sometimes the Skycam view, which doesn't have the announcers. So you watch that one with somebody else talking over. It's pretty cool. And maybe you could do that. And we got a flag on a play. It's going to be offsides, false start. Offsides, full start, false offside start on the Penn State Nittany Lions.
I got you all messed up now.
No, I just love saying it, and now I love saying both. No. Off false side start. There we go. Or false offside start. First and 15 now for Penn State from the 20-yard line. Allard takes the snap. He passes out to the running back. He gets it all the way up to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up here.
Good tackle there, because otherwise I definitely would have been a first down.
So that was a 10-yard gain. Second and 5, 4:16, 15, 14 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Drew Aller in shotgun. Warren in motion out to the left. Aller takes a snap. It's going to be handed off. Missed tackle from Notre Dame. It's going to be a gain of 2 yards for Penn State. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Ooh, big third down, big third down. Notre Dame has had a problem with third downs. That's a lot of Irish bodies there. There's a lot of Guinness in those bodies right there. 3rd and 3. Warren in motion to the left, causing trips on the left side. Notre Dame with a blitz, but it gets picked up. And he's going to be stopped. 4th and 3 coming up here for the Penn State Nittany Lions.
I don't know what Notre Dame player it was, but
he put the Jets on. Yeah, he saw it. He's like, he's going to the outside, and I was like, fuck. They're going to get it. And he put the Jets on and was able to get out there.
Going for it here.
No, they're punting.
Oh, okay. I'm not used to punting huddling.
Yeah, I did notice they do that. Watch out for the fake.
Maybe try to make them jump.
Nope. 4th and 2, and the punt is away. Fair caught down at the 24-yard line, and that's where Notre Dame will take over with 2:34 left. Take a breath. Everybody needs to take a breath.
In front of me. So let's go, Riley.
Notre Dame, 2:34. 1st and 10 from their own 24, with the score being 24-24. Oh, baby.
Hamster has a message for us.
He says he's mooning me and Jimbo right now. Well, thank God you don't have a camera.
Thank God.
And thank God the YouTube chat doesn't allow it. I'll say that. It's nominal patri et filii et spiritus sancti. So here we go. 1st and 10. Notre Dame. It's going to be a handoff here to Price, and Price breaks it out to the left side. Gain of about 8 yards. 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Some up-tempo here.
Notre Dame gets right back to the line. Ball is set. Official gets out of the way. 2:15, 2:14, 2:13. Notre Dame's going to look to get one off before the 2-minute timeout. They now wait. Look, 2:07, 2:06, 2:05, 2:04. They are not going to do it. They are going to wait until the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes remain in the Capital One Orange Bowl. Notre Dame 24, Penn State 24. Notre Dame facing a 2nd and 2 when they come back.
I would have liked to see them run a play there. I feel like that was you just threw a play away.
Maybe, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Pecan in the chat says, about to get real. This is, as I've said a couple times this year, you've heard me on close games, getting down to the under 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 2-minute offense time. I've said squeaky butthole time. This is definitely squeaky bum time. This is this is the squeakiest of squeaky bum times. This is, you can't clench any more than what you're clenching right now. I got to say that. It is something. ELS in the chat, he's letting us know, NFL fact, on this date in 2005, Randy Moss, who, again, fighting cancer right now. Apparently he had successful surgery, but he's still recovering. So, again, big ups to you, Randy. With the Minnesota Vikings, pretended to pull down his pants and moon the Green Bay Packers crowd during the playoff win, which is, in fact, why Hamster was saying he was mooning us. But I do remember that. I do, in fact, remember that whole thing and how everybody was like, oh, my God. Yeah. Terrible. What kind of remember Joe Buck losing his mind on a fucking broadcast? He's like, that's just terrible. That's unbelievably awful. How dare you? Now you see what half these motherfuckers do on the field. Do you remember the one college player who did the whole fucking and then he fucking reloaded and did it again? It's like, you got a 15-yard penalty. He was like, well, if I'm getting a 15-yard penalty,
reload it.
I think they're a little bit more worried about that than Randy Moss pretending to moon Green Bay. Let's be honest. Oh, what a great reference, Hamster! I don't like how you're referencing him, but that is a great reference. You want to get the clamps? Get the clamps. What do you say you're going to clamp? I'm clamps. To me, with the clamps, the things that I use every day for clamping. Futurama, by the way, fantastic. I think everybody knows that. And if you're any of you youngerns out there, any of you Gen Zers have no idea what Futurama is, shame on you. Go watch it right now. And start from the beginning. Not all the... They've been rebooted about 6 times now already. They keep on coming fucking back. So
I think they're doing another reboot.
Yeah, they kind of run it back every time. I almost think that's the running joke now with them, is that they just constantly come back. They'll be canceled and they come back, and they get canceled and they come back. But definitely watch the original series first. By far the best. So here we go. After the 2-minute timeout, 2nd and 2 from the 32. Riley Leonard hands it off to Love. Love's going to get 6 inches.
I was going to say maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, it's really 3rd and 2 still here for Notre Dame. 142, 141, 140 remaining.
I really don't want this game to go overtime.
So here we go. Notre Dame still has all 3 times out. Leonard's going to run it himself, and he does get the first down. First down, Notre Dame. Why is the clock still running?
Yeah.
First down stops the clock. Why is the clock still running?
And they only stopped because of injury.
Right. That's what the fuck is going on? Jesus. It's not the NFL, baby. This ain't the NFL. Clock stops on a first down till the ball is set.
Wow.
Minute 20 remaining. There should be about 6 seconds left on that fucking clock.
There you go.
There, and look at exact. Oh my God! I'm the smartest man alive. Never doubt me and my play calling ability. 1:26 now remaining on the clock. I got one thing right. I'm the greatest.
My team sucks. I hate BK Jingles, but I got that right.
Well, my team does suck, and I hate those 2 other. Okay, so I got 3 things right. Giants suck. BK Jingle sucks. They added 6 seconds to the clock. Correct. Put me on fucking Jeopardy, baby. So, 1st and 10. They fucked it up. It's 1:27 now. They added a second. I was not right anymore. They heard me. They were like, this motherfucker thinks he's right. Fuck him. Add a second.
We can't make him a 100% right.
1st and 10 for Notre Dame from the 36-yard line. Riley Leonard takes the snap back. Looks. He's going to be sacked. We got a flag down, though. That's probably going to be holding.
Yeah.
No, they're moving towards Penn State's way. What do we got? Personal foul. Hit to the head slap. Wow, the old Deacon Jones head slap. When do you see those anymore? Oh no, that's illegal use of hands. That's just okay. Why did he go like? If it's illegal use of hands to the face or head, like that's usually that, not that. But either way,
hey, we'll take it. First down.
I'll take it. 15-yard penalty, and that puts the ball in Penn State territory at the 49 of Penn State. As we see Jeter warming up on the sidelines there. 1:14 remaining. Riley Leonard takes the snap. Roll out, and he's going to pull it down, run it himself, and he runs it out of bounds, gain of about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up, 1:07 remaining on the clock.
And we still have all 3 timeouts.
Josh the Great in the chat saying this is Riley Leonard football. I'm guessing that's maybe what one of the announcers said as he's laughing. 2nd and 5, 1:07 remaining. Notre Dame 24, Penn State 24 here in this college football playoff semifinal at the Capital One Orange Bowl. Leonard in shotgun. Great House in motion. Takes the snap. Whoa! Escapes the blitz off the edge. Leonard running for his life. Throws! Incomplete. Throws it away.
Good
3rd
play.
and 5. Leonard with a smile on his face as he's coming back. I like that. I'm sorry. That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
59 seconds now remaining. 3rd and 5 for Notre Dame. They have to get to the 39-yard line on 3rd and 9 to move the sticks. The Penn State crowd trying to make some noise. Notre Dame lining up. Riley Leonard in shotgun. Penn State's defense looking to get a stop here. Leonard takes the snap. He is back. He's going to get sacked back at the 49-yard line. 4th down.
Shit.
And Penn State is not calling a timeout until now. Surprised it took them that long.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So 4th and 9, 52 seconds remaining. Notre Dame going to have to punt the ball here.
Come on. Down at the 1. Get a safety.
Waiting to see what happens here. Sorry for the, being quiet there for a second. Just checking it out. You know how I do. Just doing the observations.
These games, like it's so intense.
So here we go. Notre Dame getting ready to punt. And the snap and the kick is away. Fair caught at the 15-yard line.
Okay.
And that is where Penn State will take over with 47 seconds left.
Only 2 timeouts, too.
They have 2 timeouts. Notre Dame has their full complement of 3.
Come on, defense. One last.
Penn State lines up. Notre Dame's defense lined up as well. Drew Aller in shotgun. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. And it's going to be a 1st down run. Gain of 13 for Penn State. They take a timeout. That's their 2nd timeout.
They're putting time back on. Fuck.
What happened?
They didn't call timeout. The ref stopped the play to put time back on.
I don't know why. Drew Aller gets hit as he throws. Picked off!
Yes!
They're saying, yep, Notre Dame picked it off! Holy shit!
Yes!
Drew Aller was hit as he threw. Notre Dame picked it off. Oh my God! And Notre Dame has all 3 timeouts.
I think they got the ball back to where they punted it from, or at least pretty damn close.
It is going to be at like the 42-yard line, yeah.
Yeah.
42, what a pick. Hold on to it. Did not touch the ground. Oh my dear sweet Lord Jesus.
I gotta say this.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say anything. I don't care where.
I gave shit to 29 for 2 games, 2 straight games. about his holding calls.
Don't,
Finally
that's,
fucking showed up.
you could, okay. They're going to review this. We saw the review. It is a good pick. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Josh, do not count chickens before they've hatched in a basket that you filled up. Don't do it.
Hands are underneath it.
Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava. Yeah, that did not touch the ground at all. That is an absolutely great pick.
The best.
Great catch. Yep. That did not touch the ground at all. That is a fantastic catch.
If they overturn this, I'm going to bed now. Because that's
there's no that you can't overturn that. It didn't touch the ground. You can't I'm not even like trying to be like, ooh, well, it's close, or ooh, maybe it doesn't, or like that's there's literally it's
I don't understand what's taking so long.
Neither do I.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
okay. Go. I was gonna say. Again, with the officiating crew, you never fucking know.
That's what I mean.
Never know. So it's always a little dicey. So Notre Dame, they get their first interception that counts in the game. Yes. Riley Leonard in shotgun trips to the right. He's going to pull it down, run it himself, and he gets a good chunk. 29, 28 seconds. Notre Dame's going to take a timeout.
Do you keep it on the ground the whole time here?
I try. I don't know. I don't know. This is why I'm not a head coach.
Like they said, I think the line for Jeter's.
I see where they have the line. I would like it closer. You know, never trust that line. They put that line because they say, well, he made it from here once, so we'll put it there. And it's like, don't ever, like, whether it's NFL, college, no matter what it is, let's just see what happens. Just breathe. Jimbo, professionalism. We're not rooting for anybody in this. We're not on any side. We're professional broadcasters right now. We are professional broadcasters as we see Notre Dame with 2nd and 5, 29 seconds remaining. The ball is on the 37-yard line of Penn State. Again, Riley Leonard pulls it down, runs. He's getting pushed back, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. Notre Dame takes their second timeout. I'm going to go out on a limb here.
You got to run it.
And say Riley Leonard up the middle. I'm just going to say it.
No.
So here we go. 3rd and 3. No, this is clearly what they're doing.
Take it up the middle, but hand it off to Love.
This is clearly what they're doing.
Oh, no, I understand that's what it looks like, but.
So here we go. 23 seconds left. 24-24, still in the timeout. Notre Dame is discussing it over there on the sidelines in a huddle with the offensive coordinator. We take a look at Jeter on the sidelines. Ball is on the 35-yard line. It has to get to the 32 for a first down. Riley Leonard looks, throws, caught! And more down to the 25-yard line for Notre Dame. 16.
Get up and spike it. Get up and spike it.
Again, the clock stops until they spot the ball. Spike the ball with 6. Obviously, why'd they take 2 seconds off the clock? He spiked the.
It hit the ground at 15.
It hit the ground at 16, but I understood if you make it 15 because at least you have to take a second off the clock. Why is it 14? I have no idea. But Notre Dame still with a timeout left. 2nd down. They put 60 back on the clock.
Oh, okay.
As the McAfee boys apparently have been saying on Twitter and on the broadcast, whoever's running the clock is a clown. Notre Dame centers the ball on the 25-yard line. 10 seconds left here. What, did Penn State call a timeout? I would imagine Penn State called a timeout. Or was it Notre Dame's last one? We'll see.
No, it has to be Penn State, because if it was Notre Dame, you want to take it down to 1.
Yeah, that was my point. Is I wanted them. I figured that's what they would do. So indeed, yeah, Penn State took the time. So both teams down to 1 timeout. 14 seconds left. 3rd and 10 here for Notre Dame. The tension is palpable everywhere. Dude, here we are. We're fucking silent here on it. We're supposed to be talking and doing all this.
My chest is pounding.
3rd and 10. Notre Dame's offense still out on the field. Riley Leonard, he's going to run it up. And gets to, again, now it's they added time back on the clock again, I guess, after Penn State they called their timeout earlier. Now it does get down to 10 seconds. Now Penn State will take their timeout. It is now 4th down.
Good call. Good call.
So 4th down. They put 12 seconds back. They just keep on adding seconds back on this fucking. Whoever's running this clock is a fucking. Pat McAfee's right. These guys are fucking clown shoes.
I can understand that the spike to add the 16-second thing.
Yeah, I get that. I get it. But
basically, the past 2 plays they added 4 seconds on.
I know. Like I don't know. But here we go. There is 12 seconds. It is 4th and 8. Jeter goes on the field. Penn State cannot call a timeout. No more icing them as they are out of timeouts. Here is the snap. The hold. The kick is up. And it's good. Oh, it was fucking going. But it's good. Jeter hits the field goal. 7 seconds left. 27-24. Notre Dame leads. Oh, my God.
Fuck yeah. I got slightly worried.
When it started going, I was like, oh, and then I don't know what happened. Maybe it was your Uncle Mickey. I don't know, but he was like, boom. You are going that way. It's good. 27-24. Notre Dame has the lead over Penn State. There are 7 seconds left.
I'm not sure if he's watching, but my sister's boyfriend, my niece's father, just text me, "Let's go Irish."
I was going to say, I wonder, because the last time Notre Dame was in these kind of games, your sister used to watch with us down at the bar. Remember that? Yeah. So I hope she's watching as well. I know she's got a brand new little one to take care of, plus your other beautiful, lovely niece as well. So there's a lot to go on, but.
Still negotiating to try to get them to be Notre Dame fans, but he's a Syracuse fan, which I can respect.
Yeah,
I like
but where they live, I get it. That is what it is, and I have no problem with the orange. I got no problem with the orange. You know what? If their second team is Notre Dame, that's what. Like my second team is Rutgers. I love Notre Dame, but I root for Rutgers because they're Jersey's team and everything like that. They suck, but I like Rutgers. So kick is away here for Notre Dame. They added another second onto the clock. They just love adding seconds. So Penn State's going to have 8 seconds. By the time they line up, they're going to have 12 seconds again.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest here. By the time they line up, it'll be the start of the 4th quarter.
13:48 remaining here. Josh,
Right, so-
1,000%. This has been a hell of a game. One way or the other, like I said, it's been a hell of a game. So for the 25-yard line, 8 seconds left. Trips to the left. Aller steps back, looks, throws, incomplete. 4 seconds remaining. Maybe.
And they'll put 3 more back.
I was going to say, what's 4 seconds pending.
You guys got 8 plays because we're going to put in seconds back on.
We'll see here. 4 seconds remaining. Notre Dame 27. Penn State 24. Drew Aller steps back, looks, throws, caught. They're doing a bit of a hitchy woo-woo here. Time has run out. They do another lateral. Aller throws it backwards. It's going to be thrown out of bounds. Over. The game is over. Notre Dame has won, and they are going to the national championship. Notre Dame won.
I'm trying not to. You can call me a bitch all you want, but
Notre Dame's going, baby. Notre Dame is going. I don't care if we get flagged. Eat shit. I can't believe it. After Northern Iowa, did you think this?
no, I just thought it was a typical Notre Dame season.
You figured it was that do good, lose a game we shouldn't, and rinse, repeat.
Pretty much. And it really wasn't until maybe 5 wins after that that I was like, it's a slim chance, but maybe. And then 2 wins later, I was like, okay, we got to win out. We got to win out. They're not going to put us in with a 2 losses.
No, we knew after that one, 2 losses was death.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking shaking. Look at this. Swear to God, I'm fucking shaking. I know I tried to stay as professional as I could for the whole thing. Fuck, dude,
I'll say this, Jeter, dude.
I know, because at the end of the season, he had that little bit of a.
Yeah.
Now he played with the clutchness of his namesake.
Yep. The only Jeter I will respect. No, I'm gonna take it back. 'Cause I do respect you. I do respect.
I was gonna say, if Red Sox fans can respect him, Orioles fans can respect him. Come on.
I just don't like Derek Jeter because he was so good.
And Josh, I think maybe that's part of the reason why I'm so the way I am right now, is that Notre Dame's outside of the Devils, we're playing well now, although we lost today to the Rangers. Again, my football experience has been the Giants for the last 13 years. And
I Notre Dame too.
Again, Notre Dame's been up or down, but again, we've been to the playoff. We were at the playoff, and we were in the national championship game 12 years ago. Got crushed both fucking times, but also, just real quickly, and I would be remiss if I didn't say this. Brian Kelly, go fuck yourself. Eat shit, you motherfucker.
Go fuck yourself, but thank you.
Yes.
Because if he didn't leave, this would not have happened.
No.
Never would have. We probably wouldn't have made the playoffs.
Dude, I when he did that, I remember being pissed. I was like, this fucking just gets up and fuck like. oh, I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go to LSU and SEC because I want to play for national championships because it's all about family. And that Marcus Freeman has gotten there before him, and that this Notre Dame team is where they are. Just that these few years, 3 years since Kelly left, and that Marcus Freeman has been here, and what he's built with this team. And made it a place where people want to come. Where, listen, in a new world of college transfers. And here's the thing, too. It's not like Notre Dame has given up its academic standards. People want to transfer to Notre Dame. You still have to make the grades. You still have to do that shit, you know. But he's made it a place where people have wanted to come. And Notre Dame, like people have said, they haven't gone nuts in the portal, but they've picked the pieces, the right pieces here. The kick returner there from Marshall. And Riley Leonard and last year and again we had last year Riley Leonard was playing for Duke, had a great game against Duke, lost in a close game, and you kind of saw that they were kind of already talking to him then about having him come in, you know. I'm
I'm just gonna say this, you know, once we go off air and everything, I'm gonna cry like a little bitch.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to hold it in as best I can right now, and it's not helping that I'm playing a fucking music because the music makes me cry even I'm fucking just feeling regular. This is something, and listen, I have no idea. You know, again, we have to play on the 20th, so that's 11 days from now. We have a lot of offensive line injuries. We got a lot of defensive line injuries. We have a lot of things like that to worry about. And no matter who we play, whether it's Texas or Ohio State, boy, that's going to be a big fucking mountain to climb. That's just the be-all, end-all of it. It's going to be, you know, like, it's going to be tough. But ELS, thank you so very much there in the chat. It says, well, I'm happy to see you, King. Delighted for your football team won the game. Thank you very much, ELS. And again, this is the football team that got me and Jimbo to be friends. Because when we first met, we met as a Giants fan and an Eagles fan, and him and his father tried to beat the shit out of me. So that's how we met. Was that, and then it was the following week I went in to watch a Notre Dame game wearing, I believe it was this hat, or it might have been my other one. I had like 5 different Notre Dame hats.
I remember the dark hat,
and Jimbo was you were working at the bar, and that's when you were like, oh, you like the Irish? I was like, yeah. And you had just gotten done with your shift, and you said, fuck it. And you came around the bar, we watched the game together, and then all of a sudden it was like, I'm not such a bad guy. All right, once we like the same team, we're fine, you know.
The only team, but that's okay.
Yeah. So again, whatever the national championship game brings, it is what it is. This is different than 2012 because, boy, did we earn this. Like, this is not a championship game that was given because we were ranked in a certain spot or because we did something. Notre Dame played the games that they needed to get to this spot. And that's the thing. People want to say, like, oh, well, I don't know if Notre Dame should have been in the playoff anyway. They lost to Northern Illinois. They didn't play anybody else or whatever. The good thing about having the college football playoffs be this 12-team playoff is if you're not supposed to be there, you're going to find out you're not supposed to be there. And like we said, Tennessee, we found out, wasn't supposed to be there. Indiana wasn't supposed to be there. Clemson wasn't supposed to be there. SMU wasn't supposed to be there. To be honest, Oregon, even though they won the Big Ten, weren't supposed to be there. Georgia was good. Arizona State actually was very good against Texas. They almost won that fucking game. Probably should have, outside of a very bad non-targeting call. But again, that goes into the whole officiating thing that we were talking about here. Yeah. So that argument, everybody can honestly suck a dick on now. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, oh, Notre Dame was supposed to be there. Yeah, well, yeah, we were. We did. They put the work in. They put the games in, and they got to where they needed to be on, honestly, a much harder route than Penn State had. I'll say that. Not saying that Indiana was better or worse than SMU, but I would venture to say Georgia was a little bit tougher than fucking Boise State. Here's the thing, Hamster, about that game is that the players who played in that game are like fucking 36 years old now.
And retired.
I was going to say, like, that's you're talking about 12 years ago, and you're talking about a Brian Kelly team, a team that he recruited, and a team that was a lot smaller than Alabama. Notre Dame's team is a team that clearly competed, beat the shit out of the SEC champions, and now has just beaten the Big Ten runner-ups, who made it further than the Big Ten champions did. So Notre Dame has beaten 2 Big Ten teams and an SEC team on the way to the national championship. That's a pretty good resume, I would say. Oregon was undefeated. Of course, they should have been there. I mean,
when you give up, what was it, 34 points in the first
I was going to
half?
say, when you get fucking ass rammed by Ohio State, a team that wasn't even in the championship game, should you have been there? Should you?
I lost to Michigan.
I was going to say, so we'll see. Before we get off the air, Jimbo, real quickly, who do you got tomorrow in the Cotton Bowl? Texas, Ohio State. Who do you think is meeting Notre Dame at the Mercedes-Benz Butthole Dome there in Atlanta on January 20th?
I think we gave our picks yesterday, and I'm not changing it. I went with Ohio State.
Oh, did we? Okay, I always forget. Amnesia. No, not early onset Alzheimer's. That's it. Again, I forgot about the disease that causes the forgetful thing. So that's how bad it is. Yeah, and I think we both did. I think I said Ohio State too. Again, anything can happen though. That's for sure. But boy, I tell you what, man. After that first half, you were not confident.
No,
and then especially after the Riley Leonard interception, you said game.
Yep.
So again, you had a little bit of Frank the Tank with you. You had a little bit of Frank with you. You were being a little Frank.
No, I was being Jimbo.
No, you were being Frank.
Reverse psychology. Riley Leonard heard me. Marcus Freeman heard me. And look what happened. See, I should have season tickets to Notre Dame because I could adjust the team when they need to be adjusted.
Hamster knows where you're going with that. I know where that was going. Let's just pause that and say thank you so very much, everybody, for joining us here on this broadcast of Stay Tuned Sports as we watch the Notre Dame Fighting Irish defeat the Penn State Nittany Lions 27-24 at the Capital One Orange Bowl, the college football playoff semifinal. Notre Dame advances to the national championship game, and of course, we'll be here for that. I have no idea if we're going to do tomorrow night's game. I might do it. I might do it alone. I don't know if Jimbo wants to do it or not. We'll see. And again, we've got a weekend full of playoff games to watch. We got so much shit happening. I'm not sure what we're going to do, which games we're going to broadcast. I don't know. I might do them all on Saturday. There's only 2, so you might as well. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But all I'm going to say is thank you so much for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports. If you want to help us out, hit that like button. If you're watching and not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Helps us out tremendously. And of course, as always, if you want to help us out a little bit more in the game, you can do that with our donation station. That link is in the description below this video. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I am your boy King. That is your good friend Jimbo. This has been Stay Tuned Sports. Everybody have yourselves a fantastic Thursday night.